Come on, Blazer.
It's a beat for me.
Wow, 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 wow. For your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we love. For your boy. For your boy. Hustle for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your, lift it up.
What's up, y'all? Happy Thursday. What's up? Y'all, I'm so happy today. I got some good news in the mail. You know, when you get unexpected money, it's always a good day. So for that, my whole year about to be good. I got unexpected money in the mail today. Literally a check. I ain't seen a check, first of all, in forever. So with that being said, girl, it's going to be a good day. Happy Thursday to everybody in the building. Y'all get up in here, get the likes up on the video. I hope y'all get some unexpected money. I really do. I hope somebody scratch off a ticket and win $5. Yes, I do. Girl. Yeah, girl. I went to the mailbox. I normally don't check the mail every day because I ain't got time. You know, new houses, they don't put your mailbox on your house no more. Y'all notice that? Why we don't have no mailbox on our house? I know why. To make people lazy. To make the mailman lazy and make people drive to it. I'm telling you, it's to make people lazy. But anyways, listen. So I went to the mailbox because I don't normally go around there, but I had went and walked this morning because I've been walking lately to, you know, get my adrenaline back up. And it feels good to work out and not have to worry about losing weight. Just working out to work out. At any rate, I checked my mail, girl, and I saw, look, you know how they check. You know how when you get an envelope and it's like an official check, you can see how the little green, like before you open the envelope, and then I saw my name on it, and I said, ooh. I said, girl, it was burning my hands, girl. I was like, I'm gonna wait till I get home to open it, girl, because I walked around there. But girl, it was burning me up, girl. I couldn't wait. I opened it up, girl. Looked at it. I said, now look at God. Won't he do it? Man, watch out. Shout out to me, man. Yeah. Shout out to me. Yeah, shout out to me. Did get some extra money, and I hope y'all get some too. So happy Thursday. I hope y'all are having a wonderful day so far. Welcome to the morning Joce. We do this Monday through Friday. It's just a Joce or whatever. We come over here and see what's going on around the world. You know, do a little education when we can. But, you know, for the most part, spread love to Black America because it's us first. Okay? If you are new to the channel, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. Everybody, please do me a favor right now. If you haven't already, like the video, subscribe to the channel. And if you're on replay gang, shout out to all my replay gang people. Y'all drop down in the comments and let me know what y'all think about today's jokes, okay? So we got a show today, but before we get into that, y'all, morning announcements. Y'all better get in that manifesting, man. I ain't never got unexpected money. Never in my life. I have never in my life I used to be envious of people who be like, girl, I just looked into my account and got a check out. When people used to say that, I used to be like, man, you lucky. I ain't never had that. Girl. But through manifesting, what I'm saying, praying, meditating, just going within y'all, you just never know what you come out with. Yvonne said Ray J is in the hospital with emergency. Girl, I heard. Call me when he dead. I'm not playing with no Ray J. Because let me tell you something about Ray J. Ray J have everybody in the world throwing up the prayer hands, and Ray J be done scraped his knee on the corner somewhere and went laid in somebody's hospital so he could go viral. Call me when the nigga dead. Until then, I'm not playing with Ray J. I'm not doing it with Ray. I saw him sprawled all across the couch. No, what it was, I saw him sprawled out across the hospital bed like this. And I said, I'm not doing it. I said, not today, Satan. Not today. Call me when he did. At that girl, I'm tired of Ray J. I am tired. I'm physically tired of Ray J. I really am. Like, I like Ray J, but I'm tired of him. I'm just tired because I know how he is. As soon as I seen it, I was like, nope. Not gonna get me. No. Not gonna. Girl, Reggie have y'all doing candlelight vigils, girl. And then he'll come back out a year later and be like, well, I was trying to go viral. Not today, Satan. Call me when he dead. Moving on. I ain't playing. Call me when that nigga on the DI's list. On the way out the door. Then you call me. We'll come over here and we'll Joce. Not gonna play with Ray. Now, Willie Ray. We not doing Willie Ray. Not today. Not on this Good Thursday. I had good news. I'm not gonna let Willie Ray come mess that up. Oh no, sir. Oh no, sir. Look at T-Baby said she almost threw away a $1,200 check. Girl, listen to me and listen to me good. When I tell you dumpster diving would be me, girl, please. Girl, please, girl. I'm glad you didn't throw it away, girl. Okay, so where was I going? Y'all, please do your meditating, grounding, meditate, ground, pray, whatever it is you need to go within, y'all, everything that you're looking for is within. I swear. The reason we've been all so lost is because we've been looking for everything outside of us. It's all within. It's a beautiful day in Georgia. I went grounding today in my yard, but I grounded and it was beautiful. I actually grounded too long, which is why it take me this long, or I'm so late coming on the stream because I got carried away with meditating, grounding, and praying. But it's so peaceful, man, and it replenishes you. It replenishes you. Y'all just don't. I don't know if it's the grounding or it's the prayer or it's the meditating or the combination of all three. But I get a lot of people tell me in person that I have a real light aura on me. And let me just say this. I don't tell people what I do in real life. If they ask me where you work, Waffle House, overnight stock manager at Frito-Lay, yeah, I do live. So when I meet you in person, if you ain't never seen me on the internet, girl, I am not that girl. I don't know that lady. I'm a different girl. I'm a chameleon. You get it? I don't, you know what I'm saying? So when I see people and they don't know my journey and people make me, like people make it known, oh, your energy, or oh, your aura, or it do make me feel good because they have no clue who I am. So to make them say that, you know what I'm saying, makes me know that I am vibrating on a different aura, or at least on a higher level. So y'all, please, if you can, you know, I don't care if you don't believe in God or not, just go do some meditating, fat. Go ask yourself something you might need to know. You know, go within and ask yourself why you keep going back to that nigga. Yeah, somebody on here need to go within and say, girl, why you keep going back and forth with that nigga? Yeah. Somebody, it's more than one somebody. Somebody's on here. Not just women, men's too. Y'all want to know, what do I say? I got something to say. Go within and ask yourself, why you keep going back and forth with that nigga, girl? That'll spark up a conversation. You want to meditate for 30 minutes? Girl, that'll spark up a long conversation with yourself. Okay? Girl, you'll find yourself talking to yourself and answering back, girl. I done it. Thank God I be in here by myself. Because listen, I done it. And after I done said something and answer myself back, I literally am looking around like, oh, I'm telling you, girl, you get to asking yourself some real questions on me. You get to getting some real answers. And it's coming from you. So please, meditate. All right, Black Money says she just cut that nigga off 2 weeks ago. No contact. Right, as you should. It's cut him off weekend. Cut him off 2026, all 2026. Not everybody, but if you think you need to go, girl, it's your sign. Get him up out the paint. Oh, yes, I don't know who need to hear this, girl, but this is your sign. Get that nigga up out the paint. If you're a man, get that slut up out the paint. She ain't like you no way. She ain't really like you. She was using you, fat. Get up out the paint. 2026, we doing something different. You see what I'm saying? We doing something different now. Get her out the paint. Also, Black America, please do your genealogy. If you don't do anything else with your life, do your genealogy. Your genealogy is going to give you your identity. It's going to show you who you are, who your family were, and you can go back and get reparations. There's a spiritual inheritance that is awaiting you. The reason why you haven't collected on that is because you don't know who you are. The only way to know who you are is not through a school, not through any sort of system. It is for you to do your own genealogy, which is a simple family tree, but do your genealogy. Talk to the eldest person in your family and start from there, okay? Please do your genealogy, Black America, all over the world, really, if y'all have it. But Black America in particular, you need to find out who you are. It is imperative, Black America, that you know who you are. If nobody else know who they are or know who they is, I'm sorry, Black America, it is imperative that you know who you are. So please, please, please do your genealogy, okay? So now that we got that out of the way, let's get into what we got on the topics today. So y'all know I don't like no TD. Ooh, y'all know I'm waiting on him to get arrested. Prison! I've been waiting on that day. Still waiting. Can't wait till they go up in that church and knock over that woman doll or loose poster and pop him in the back of the head. I can't wait. It's gonna be a glorious day. Can't wait. However, in the meantime, between time, he sat down with Cam Newton and he had a nice look. I ain't gonna lie. So they had a conversation and he was talking to Cam about his youth and about time. And about basically how he's wasting his life away with settling down and things of that nature. But I'm not gonna lie. Where Miss Park at if she on here? Girl, I see why people get caught up with TD. TD a cold nigga. I ain't gonna lie. Wait till I show y'all what he told Cam. TD got that. Ooh, I ain't gonna lie. I started to go down to the pottery house myself after I seen the clip. I wanted to go see if I could get in. You see what I'm saying? I wanted to go tell her, hey, look, I changed my mind. I don't even want TD to go to jail no more. That nigga good. That nigga is good. But you know, we always are. You know what I'm saying? When we get up, wherever we go, we are good. We are good. Whatever we do, we got to be great at it for people to follow us. So I knew it was something. I ain't gonna lie though. That nigga almost had me. He almost had that nigga good. Miss Parker, look, that nigga TD ain't no hope. Ooh. That nigga had me getting chills on me. Look, he talking to Cam and I'm getting chills. I'm like, I know TD ain't got no bumps on my arms. What? I know TD ain't putting no bumps on my forearm. Girl, you should have seen the girl. At any rate, we gonna discuss it. Still want him to go to prison. But a broken clock is right twice a day. And we gonna get into it. See? If I don't even like TD, I really can't stand him. And we still gonna get into it when he talking real. So we gonna get into that. He's talking to Cam Newton. We also got to get into Cardi B versus Jessie Woo. So apparently Jessie Woo made a comment that Cardi B do a lot of things for attention. I guess she meant have the baby. I don't know. And Cardi B responded. And of course, she's trying to pivot from the drama and act and put us toward her tour. But girl, we not coming to see that. Ain't nobody gonna be there at the party game. And they barely gonna be there. You see what I'm saying? We're not coming to see that. But anyways, Cardi B heard it and responded and went off again. We gonna discuss that. Donnie McClurken. Girl, Donnie done came out and unequivocally denied all allegations. He said he don't put his hands up niggas' booties no more. He did that back in the day. He said he's a changed man. He said he done fell down and got back up again. Y'all is lying. That's what Donnie said. Now, do I believe Donnie? Hell no. Bitch, girl, I believe a blind man's sight before I believe Donnie. Do you hear me? Hell no, I don't believe Donnie. But we gonna give him the benefit. No, we're not gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. We gonna hear him out. We gonna hear him out. We gonna hear him out. And y'all, we got a few other things, but y'all get in here, get the likes up on the video, and whatever they said Donnie or TD did, they did it. I don't care what it is. I don't care. But they said TD knocked out Mike Tyson. Well, he did it. I don't care whatever they said, them niggas did, I'm going with the move. I'm biased. I don't like that. Well, I don't know about Donnie. But TD, oh yeah, whatever they say he did, I'm going with the move. But anyways, y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel. Let's get into a few honorable mentions. If you are new here, welcome, 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 y'all. We do this Monday through Friday. It is the morning Joce. All we just do is sit around, pass time, get a little education, talk a little stuff, you know, pop culture, politics, or whatever the case may be. You feel what I'm saying? I'm so tired of Pastor Jamal. Holy whore. I'm tired of him. I am just over him. Ugh. Just so over him. What is this, honey? What is Charleston White on here talking about? Outrage saying America does not need immigrants and questioning it. Girl, let's move on. Because I seen what's going over there in Minneapolis. Is it me? Put a 3 in the chat. Have y'all noticed that it's a crap ton of immigrant protests in all these major black cities? Put a 3 in the chat. Because I'm over here saying to myself, okay, I know Atlanta got completely damn near gentrified. You know what I'm saying? So I see all them out there, you know, but even in New Orleans, in major black cities, all you see is these immigrants protesting with their flags and all of that. And you don't see no niggas. You might see onesie twosies, but they paid operatives. But for the most part, you don't see no niggas. And this is the craziest part. In the real world, this is why it's important for y'all to understand the metaverse versus the real world. In the internet world, you would think that America is in a disarray behind the things that are going on with ICE. On the internet, pay attention to what I'm saying. If you only looked at what was happening on the internet, you would think that America right now and all of these major cities are in a disarray. You would be like, oh my God, what is going on? But in real life, you know that that's not the case. In real life, when you drive past these protests, it's really like 30, 40 people, maybe 100 tops, bunched up on a corner. But when they put it on the internet, it's like it's a big you know what I mean? This is the point I'm making. Somebody say, why are the Clears protesting? I'm going to save that because I want to answer that, girl. But this is the point I'm making, though, y'all. This is the point I'm making. You got to be able to tell the difference between the metaverse and the real world, because right now, the metaverse is running consciousness. Okay, the metaverse is giving everybody all the information that they have. Everybody is getting everything from the metaverse, so much so that they are completely disregarding what is happening in the real world. This is a very horrible thing that we are doing here. You have to be able to disconnect from the metaverse at some point. We getting too deep into it. I know I found myself too deep into it. I literally did. I found myself too deep into it or whatever, and I had to pull back. But we got to be able to disconnect. I don't care if you start at for 60 seconds out your day. We need to start training our minds to disconnect from this stuff, because once you're able to live in both realms, meaning the metaverse and the real world, you can spot the bull crap from a mile away. I swear. And then this is the worst part. When you understand both worlds and you occupy both worlds, it's difficult going in the metaverse, because now you're up against mass numbers of people who literally believe in everything they see in this metaverse. And the fact of the matter is 90% of this stuff is cap, probably more than that. So I'm saying all that to y'all, for those who have ears to hear. Listen, man, if you can, try to start disconnecting. I'm not saying throw your phones away as social media. We need it. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is you have to be able to exist in both worlds. If you do not, you're going to get sucked into that metaverse, and it ain't going to be good. It ain't going to be good, because they talking about digital copies of people and all that. Man, look, it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. Why are the Clears protesting immigrants? Great question. I'm glad you asked. Hold on. Let me tell you why. Oh, I'll tell you, and I got a video to follow up. Because the Clears are not the real enemy. I've been telling y'all that. I know it sounds like craziness. I know somebody gonna come on this video and say, "Voo, you done lost your mind. These white folks and these crackers, and you gonna say, girl, you done lost it." I'm telling you, yes, they are the enemy, but they are not the man behind the machine. They are the representation of the people or man behind the scenes. So the reason the Clears are protesting so hard is because they have a valued interest in the immigrants being here, because they are immigrants. Okay, let's start there. The white people are immigrants. Let's start there. But then on top of that, they benefit socially, economically, in all other ways for the immigrants to be here, because everybody is here playing one big joke on Black America. Everybody here stealing from us. It's like doing a big ass robbery. Say you're gonna rob a neighborhood, but I'll give you an example. So let's say you want to rob a house. Maybe you and one other person could do that. But if you want to rob a neighborhood, nigga, you might need an army, because that's too many people. We don't know who got guns. We don't know what's going on. Not only are you going to need an army, you're going to need strategy. Not just physical strategy, mental strategy. And that's what they're doing. The reason why the whites are protesting so hard with the immigrants is because they and the immigrants are one and the same. Two in the same, one in the same. Let's start there. But on top of that, everyone have a valid, or what do you call it? vested interest in stealing from Black America. The only reason it has been going on so long is because we have no idea it's being done. Why don't we know it's being done? Because we so busy fighting each other over religion and trying to say we from Africa. We have no clue. So as long as they keep us in a disarray and we have no identity through your genealogy, they can continue to steal from us. And they do it every single second, millisecond of the day. So you got to stop looking at white folks as if they're Americans, because they're not. They're foreigners. I'm going to say it again. I don't care if you're talking about the founding fathers. You have to stop looking at white folks as if they are Americans, because truly they are not. They are foreigners, just like the rest of them. They all go in the same box. No shade. Shout out to the Clears, but it is what it is. The only true people of this land is me, you. But again, haters gonna say I'm wrong. People gonna say I'm talking crazy. So let's go with that. But I'm telling you now, it is what it is. The white folks is helping up foreigners because the one behind that, the hidden hand, look like me and you. It's a Black person. It's Black people. It ain't white people. White people is not. White people are your immediate threats, but they not the biggest threat. That's why you think they running scared right now. Why you think white people in a disarray right now? No shade, but pay attention to the state of white people right now, January 8th, 2026. They are in a disarray. They scared. Why you think that is? If they was running it, what would they be scared for? Yeah. Speaking of bullcrap, the world is a stage. Keep that in mind. And again, the metaverse will have you thinking something you've seen on the internet is real. Remember, I was telling y'all about these monks, and I told y'all that the monks walking or doing the peace walk was real, but the ones that we saw on the internet were fake. Shout out to Rashad Jamal. I told y'all about that. And the reason that I knew that is because everything that I understood about the monks, and I'm not about to act like I was the most intelligent, because I wasn't. But everything that I ever understood about the monks was they were super spiritual and sacred people, and like almost like you can't touch them or stand next to them. So when I see these people coming on the internet, stopping and making and getting water from people, and what else they were doing, making speeches, I said, what in the world? This ain't nothing like I thought the monks was, you know? Well, I saw this other video where this Black Christian dude, now remember, pay attention to the symbolism. Pay attention to the symbolism. There's a Black Christian and a monk. This Black Christian is on here going back and forth with the monk, trying to impede his progress to walk, saying that because he's not a follower of Jesus Christ, that he's basically following or leading the people to hell. Now, this is a very, very, very important situation right here. Why? Because number one is cap. Number one is just the way to keep the religious divide and us all scatterbrained. But number two, this is all a skit. I keep telling y'all, the world is a stage. You just don't know you in the audience. And sometimes you a supporting actor, maybe even extra. You just have no clue you in the theater yet. But at the end of the day, this whole world is a stage. But what they did was they had this Mexican, they had this Christian meet up with this monk to impede the progress of them walking. And I want to let y'all see what happens. And listen, all it does is evoke people to be separated. And that's the purpose of this stuff. And also to misguide you. Check this out.
You got to turn to Christ. He's the only way. You don't love him, you don't have Jesus. If you don't have Christ, it is. It's about Jesus. He's the only way. Is he the only way? The only truth and the only right? It does matter. Your soul is on the line, right? Your soul is on the line. We all walk and we are not talking about anything. Your soul, you are. When you do your chant, your little ritual, you're spreading it. And if your peace is not rooted in Christ, then it's false peace. And I love you enough to tell you that. I love you and your fellow monks.
I despise when Christian people, not all, but the ones who do that, who are forceful, who are nasty, nasty, and who think they know best, and they push their doctrine or their belief on you and then try to gaslight you with, but I love you. I'm doing this because I love you. I hate that shit. You know, it's many reasons why I despise religion from a little bitty girl. Many, many reasons. And let me just say this, from my opinion, Jesus and Christ are different. The Jesus thing goes here. I deal with Christ. See, y'all still caught up on the white boy with the stringy hair, even the black one with the woolly feet. That's over there. I deal with Christ. And what's happening is these people have merged these two together. Now you don't know the difference between Christ and Jesus. That's why y'all always running around here hollering Jesus, 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 and missing the whole Christ. You get it? If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Y'all all hollering Jesus, 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 and missing all of the Christ. Y'all don't even catch the play. Y'all don't even catch the play. But again, it's these fake ass Christians, that come up on people trying to push their fake ass doctrine that they don't even really know for real. They just repeating what they done been taught. And it's just annoying because it be like the only person in these situations that need prayer is you. Like, come on, man. Y'all so focused on Jesus and completely forgot about Christ. That's the problem.
To tell you that what you're doing is you're walking your way to hell, and I don't want that for you. No, it's not okay.
If we have to go to hell, it's
No,
okay.
no, God did, amen. God didn't make you for hell.
It's okay.
Wow, what love is that?
We would love if
Exactly. We go to hell, we made that choice.
That's not your way. I want you to get on the right way. What I'm doing, if I didn't say anything, it'd be like you were in a burning house and I didn't say anything.
I love your message already.
I love you, and I'm going to be here every step of the way.
I'm telling you, I love you. And I wish you well and happiness.
I want you to walk.
And I understand your message.
I want you to walk.
And we have our own.
Nobody won't walk with you.
So let us walk on each. Let us walk on each our own path. But at the end, we always come together.
No, have no fellowship with the untruthful.
Can you please let him walk?
But rather expose them. He's talking about me. I'm not here to hate on you. I love you. I truly do.
Oh, God.
But I know right now you're walking your way to hell, but you don't realize it.
It's okay.
Walking your way to hell.
All
these people around.
Okay.
Boy, him going to hell.
Okay. If you're not okay with it,
I love you too.
then you take care of yourself. I will take care of others.
Hey,
I'm here
man.
with you every step of the way.
Okay.
If
that is your
That's the truth.
if that's what you want to do,
You can't be out here
judging
judging.
people, and you may not realize it, but you guys are deceiving people. You are. There's no peace from you. The only peace comes from Christ.
oh, you have peace.
I'm at peace with Christ.
Really? You have peace?
Yes.
Okay. May you do well happy in Jesus. All right. May you do well happy in Jesus.
Looks can be deceiving, right?
Yeah, them ain't the real monks. But listen, no, this is the point. It's a symbolism is what it is. It's all about symbolism. It's all about recording this incident on both sides to go viral. But again, if you only occupy the metaverse, you can't see the play. It all looks real. This is why it is important that you occupy both the real world and the metaverse. Because when you see this stuff, you be like, hell no. You know what I'm saying? If these monks are so sacred, they not stopping in the middle of the street to debate back and forth with no nigga with a sign. And let me say something else about these niggas with these signs. I be seeing y'all. I used to see y'all on Bourbon Street for Mardi Gras. And I know the scam. Y'all niggas out there talking about Jesus, but y'all looking for titties and ass. Oh, yes. I done paid attention. They be on Bourbon Street every Mardi Gras with them big ass signs. They be having a bullhorn talking about Jesus is the only way. Jesus is the only way. And they be out there looking at titties and ass. Done paid attention to them. So I already know the scam. Every time I see these niggas with them big ass signs, I already know it's a scam. It's a scam. It's a scam. So y'all keep listening to them niggas hiding about Jesus with the signs. I don't trust them niggas. I don't trust nothing about them niggas. I trust them niggas about as much as I trust the Hebrews. No shade. They just had to catch a stray right quick. Yeah, I said it. I trust them niggas about as much as I trust the Hebrews. And we know how I feel about the skirts. So please don't even get me started. Them niggas do be out there looking at ass though, playing that Jesus stuff. They be lying, girl. Them people put that sign down, girl. They be at the bar. Girl, them people be lying down, girl. Don't listen to them people, girl, on that tongue with no bullhorn telling you about no Jesus. Girl, them people be lying. Them people, girl, when them people put that sign down, them people go back to doing all type of crazy stuff, girl. Don't be listening to them people. I'm no cap. No cap. No cap. Shout out to the Hebrews. I ain't mean to throw y'all under the bus. Y'all just caught a stray. Brittany Thompson, thank you for the super chat. Says, but voodoo, how can we combat family secrets regarding genealogy? Ooh, that's a good one. My elders are not honest. Who daddy, who slept with, the clears, etc. Now that's, see, you know what? I found a solution. It just dawned on me. Thank you, Brittany Thompson. I'm about to give y'all the answer. If you got that kind of family where they, we don't talk about that. We don't do that. I got a solution for you, Fed. Pay attention. Every family that got a whole bunch of them that shuts the hell up got one or two people that likes to do this. This is your homework. Or catch somebody who know but mad at somebody who do know, and then catch them on Mad Day and be like, so for instance, say your auntie Bertha is beefing with your auntie Diane, but auntie Bertha and auntie Diane know that grandpa really not our real grandpa. Grandpa really our great uncle. You see what I'm saying? Wait till Bertha and Diane get into it and wait to see who the most mad. So if Bertha the most mad, go to Bertha and be like, girl, see that Diane? Girl, I've been saying that about Diane, but you know, I told Grandma a long time ago, Grandma said, leave her alone. Now look at her. Wait, get her all comfortable. Then say, well, girl, because I remember Diane told me, see, you got to be messy. Because see, I remember, Diane ain't nothing yet. Because I remember Diane told me Grandpa wasn't our grandpa. That bitch said, what? Yeah, girl, one day she got into it with somebody. I don't know. I didn't say it. I just know I'm trying to see. Girl, that is, well, you know what? Yeah, you're right. It ain't our grandpa. Then boom, there it go. So you got multiple ways. You got to be creative, okay? One thing about black people, you got to get them in their feelings. When you get them on Mad Day or a joke, you get the truth. I done gave y'all the key to this. I gave y'all all the keys. The only time you hear the unfiltered, unmitigated truth from black people, especially black Americans, is Mad Day and a joke. Start laughing with them or wait till they mad. You're going to find out. But hopefully somebody in the family just messy. We all got somebody that's just messy waiting on somebody to ask. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, I've been wanting to tell y'all, but I ain't want to say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, ooh, girl, I'm so glad you came ask me because, girl, I've been wanting to say something for years, girl. But, girl, that ain't your daddy. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Every family got one. You just got to do the homework to find out which one is which. You got to do the homework to find out which one is which. It's a little work, but it'll be all worth it in the end. Because one thing about us, and let me say this too, because let this be a lesson to us, Black America. The only way we're going to break generational curses is if we honest with our children. All of that, I ain't going to tell so-and-so that so-and-so not his real daddy, or I ain't gonna tell so-and-so that's really his cousin, or that is a huge curse in Black America that has literally put a monkey wrench in a lot of our progress. We absolutely have to be honest. I get it. You was hoeing out, girl. We all done did it, girl. Tell that little boy who his daddy is. I think he deserves the right to know. You know what I'm saying? If you not that girl, real mama, let me say this again. Because see, y'all, I'm going to make some people mad. So get me up here. If you not that little girl, real mama, I get it. You've always wanted a child. And the Most High blessed you to raise one. But tell that little girl you not her real mama. Yeah. I don't know who you is on here. Tell them children you not their real mama. These things are literal monkey wrenches that stop us from figuring out who the hell we are. Because everybody want to No. Tell these people the truth. The only way we can break these curses is if we tell each other the truth. It is what it is. See, y'all grandma got to be like my grandma. My grandma will tell you straight up, yeah, I was outside. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? But then she found God. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta get some people like that. But listen, it's work. It's work. Depending on you and your circumstance, it's work, man. I ain't gonna lie. Because everybody family different. You might run into roadblocks with your family and smooth sailing with the documentation. Or you might go smooth sailing with the documentation or with the family and run into roadblocks with the documentation. The point I'm making is it's gonna be work, and it ain't nothing you're gonna do over the weekend. It takes time, but do it. And when you do it, don't be the sole single point of failure. Enlist someone younger than you to be the successor of this. So if you in your 30s, 40s, go get you a little niece or nephew that's interested in the family tree and get them to help you do it. That way, it's more than one person who have eyes on this stuff, and there's more than one person we can go to for information in the family. See, back in the day, Grandma used to write it in the Bible. Put a 3 in the chat. Back in the day, Grandma used to write everybody in the Bible. Oh, this mama, her kids, blah, 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 blah. We not doing that. We don't even have no Bibles no more, girl. We don't even write. People don't even know how to write no more. So now what I'm saying is we need more than one person. Don't put it on one person in the family. Find more than one person, Black America, in your family, typically or preferably someone older and someone younger, because you need somebody younger to carry this on. You see what I'm saying? But find somebody who actually interested in knowing who the hell we are. Don't just go pull Lil Pook in them. Please do not go get Liberians talking about, come on, Liberians, we doing this stuff, because Liberians ain't going to give a damn. Liberians going to sell all the generational wealth off anyway, and you know it. Be careful. Be careful with who you get, but find somebody younger, seriously. Don't be the single point of failure. And also, let me say this too. Generational wealth. The only way to obtain it and keep it. Listen to me, Black America, because this is about to make a lot of y'all mad because y'all wasn't expecting this. Not all. Some of y'all wasn't expecting this. But the only way to attain and keep generational wealth is marriage. So all y'all sitting up here hollering, I don't want to get married. I'm just going to make my money and pass it down to my churn. It ain't going to work, fat. It ain't going to work. I'm just saying. You could pass down the money, but it ain't going to work. You got to understand, this causes for a system. Generational wealth is a system. Again, when you're not marrying solely for love, I tell y'all all the time, love needs to be an icing on the cake. Love to be like, oh, and by the way, I love that nigga too. When you get into a marriage, that is business. Okay? The only way to attain and continue generational wealth is through marriage, y'all. It is what it is. And you have to have kids. All of that, oh, I ain't gonna have no kids. You can't do it. All you're doing is making money and giving it away for when you die. You have to get married and you have to have kids, preferably to your own kind. If you or someone you know is married to someone out of your race, I'm not saying the ethnicity, depending on the ethnicity could be too. But if you getting married to somebody outside your race, you literally defeating the purpose. You out the way. I'm not trying to tell nobody they wrong for dating outside their race. I'm just telling you how generational wealth works inside of a race, under a system. You have to get married and you have to have children. Not only do you have to have children, they have to understand the business of this generational wealth. It's a whole lot, man. It's a whole lot. I'm telling y'all, it's bigger. It's work. It's work, man. It's work. I know a lot of people ain't going to want to hear it. But in order to keep it, to amass it and keep it generationally, you have to get married. Okay? Now, I don't know if you want to do spiritual. I don't know how you want to do it. I don't know. I hadn't even gotten that far into the woods of it yet. But I'm telling you now, that's the only way. Now, other than that, I'm not saying you can't make money. And I'm not saying, let me rephrase this too. Because I don't want anybody single to think that, oh, snap, I got to go find a husband. Because if I don't, I'm not going to be able to start this train. That's not true. Because single people can also just, for instance, let's say it's me and I'm single and I never find a husband. But let's say my daughter is heavy into the generational wealth system and mama, I want to help you with business and da-da-da-da-da. I can start it with me pass it to my daughter, and then when she goes on to get married and have kids, you get it? But the only way it works in that system is if my daughter has the same mentality that I have. Hear me out. First of all, what is your mentality? What do you want to do? Are you trying to make money, or are you trying to create wealth for your grandkids, great-grandkids, greats, and so on and so forth? Okay? If your wealth, if your object or your mentality is to create wealth for generations to come, you need to be in line with like-minded people. You need to align yourself with a like-minded person, and y'all need to go ahead and build together. Because regardless to love, that fickle thing that we have called love, regardless to love, you all will have a common ground. Hey, this generational wealth, you see what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. But again, it's rough. It's not going to be hard. It's not that it can't be attainable. So if you single, don't feel like you screwed. But when I'm telling you, for the institution of creating generational wealth and attaining it, you have to get married and you have to have children. It just is what it is. I don't care if you're gay or straight, trans or whatever. You have to get married and you have to have children. I don't care if you adopt them or if you shit them out yourself. I'm sorry. The way to do it is you have to get married and you have to have children. Hell, even Madam C.J. Walker, her daughter adopted. No, I think Madam C.J. Walker adopted her daughter. If I can remember, I think either Madam C.J. Walker adopted her daughter or her daughter adopted another person to pass on the wealth. But the point I'm making is the mentality was, I need an heir. Does that make sense? So keep yourself an heir. Keep yourself an heir. Yeah, at least one. More than one. And if you only got one kid, go find your niece or nephew or cousin or something. Because, girl, listen. Ooh. It's just, you just got to make sure the mentality right. Now, let's move on, y'all. Did y'all see Monica get into it with the internet because we caught her in a lie? Let's start with this. Monica been out here causing us pain since she was 13, 14, talking about getting out her life. Let's start there. Monica came on the scene in the 90s, and we thought she was like 30, but Monica was like 13. Had no clue. Monica, they presented her like a grown-ass woman. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, Monica was living life in the industry like a grown-ass woman. Girl, Monica was dating everybody. Now, I'm going to be honest. I thought something happened to Monica later on in life because I was like, she kind of was outside. Like, Monica was kind of like, you know, low-key going around the industry a little bit. You know, she was with what's that boy named C Murder, and that nigga was about 20 years older than her, but that was normal back then. You know what I'm saying? And then she went to this drug dealer, then a basketball player, then this nigga, then that nigga, and I'm like, girl, Monica was sick. Girl, tell me why Monica decided to put up a post for her new husband and didn't realize the timeline interfered with her last husband. And then when the people called her out on it, she wanted to make it seem like we slow. Bitch. If you've been divorced for 15 years, and you telling me the love of your life and y'all been together for 17 years, then bitch, something in the milk ain't clean. That means for 2 of them years of marriage, you was overlapping, slut. But let her tell it, we slow. Girl, Monica think we crazy. Girl, Monica, I remember you, Monica. I was there. You was a fast little girl. I ain't gonna lie. You was fast, and I hate to call you fast because if something happened to you, then it will make sense. But you was outside, fast. You was outside. Yes, you was. Monica, you was outside, my love. Don't get on here and act like because you be quiet, we forgot. Oh, no, I was there, girl. Yes, ma'am. You was everywhere with all the niggas. Yes, you was. Don't do that. Don't do that. You can sing, girl. Keep singing. Stop lying. So, look, let's get into it. Look at the post she made. It says, Monica responds after social users attempt to clock her tea after saying she and her man have been locked in for 17 years. Mind you, she married her ex Shannon 15 years ago. Look at the post. It's us, 17 years until forever. Friends first, family forever. Love to my in-laws. Mine is in my hometown hero, one of none. And then it says, I don't know what that means. So somebody responds and say, crazy thing is she married Shannon Brown 15 years ago. Fellas, be careful. Them male friends, your girl got around be all wait, what? Fellas, be careful. of them male friends your girl got around, they all not genuine. Niggas be putting bad luck on y'all. LMAO. So then Monica responds and says, I have to remind myself that people create narratives based on their level of comprehension. That is true. It says, if social media is a place for you to share, you must type as if you're talking to small children, or anything you say or share is regularly misinterpreted or misunderstood. I work on it, but no promises. Now, this is my problem with Monica, girl. And we're going to get into more of what she's saying. Girl, why is you trying to play us like we slow? Now, don't get me wrong. I think a lot of people on the internet slow too. But girl, you the one put up this confusing ass post with the jacked up timeline. Why we got to read between the lines when you didn't read between your own damn lines before you wrote it? At the end of the day, Monica, I remember you back then, girl. You was with everybody, girl. Hot in the ass. For all I know, you was overlapping with Shannon and this nigga. Because how y'all be friends and now all of a sudden you married to the nigga? I don't know about you. But if I'm ever with a nigga and he end up marrying his best friend, bitch, I won't fight. Because no, in my mind, y'all been together. I don't care if it genuinely happened after me. In my mind, y'all was together when we was together. I won't fight. Because girl, what? And Monica gonna get on here, oh, I have to speak to you guys as if you're imbeciles. And no, girl, you was hot in the ass and you got caught. Now, I get it. She can come from the move of, well, he was my friend first. I get that. But girl, you can't put that timeline up there when we know your marriage timeline. You have to clarify that, because all we know are the words that you give us. It is not up to us to read your mind. But I think the problem is you didn't think it through, Monica, because you probably was messing with that boy while you were still married to Shannon. They say he was cheating on you, allegedly. I don't know. They say he was out here cheating on you. So maybe you was getting your lick back. I ain't mad at it, but don't come on here and play with us like it's us. You know what I'm saying? No, girl, it's you. Look what she said. The math is so simple, but I digress. Being friends for years first was so simplistic. I'm the most unashamed of my past, and lying simply is not in my jacket. I'm more befuddled by anyone vested enough to attempt to do the math of someone they don't know. Girl, you putting your business out in front of millions of people you don't know. Monica, get your big head ass off here, bitch. Please. Because you know you hang out there with Toya and them. And I done told these people on the internet, bitch, you think we slow. You think because you be quiet and we don't see you on the reality TV that I don't think you around there scissoring in a dungeon with Candy and them, bitch. You think we sick, bitch. Monica, go sit down, bitch. Keep singing, ho. Keep singing. Please sit down, because you gonna make us go see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? You gonna make us go digging and see what's going on. Monica, go lay down, fam. Please. Go lay down. When we need a cue, when we want to drop some beats, we'll call you, bitch. But please, don't come on the internet with that. We ain't messing with you. Don't come messing with us. You posted this. We didn't ask you. You came and asked us. Girl, Monica, please. Girl, don't start me now. Girl, Monica made me mad with that. Girl, Monica, just get on my... Girl, what? I have to speak to... Girl, please. You was out here passing out coochie too. You and that nigga. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Hold on. Did y'all see this? So how many of y'all still have DVDs or VCRs? I told y'all my mama still got all her DVDs and VCRs. And honestly, when you buy new TVs, they don't even plug in to the new TVs. However, you need an old TV to do it. But this is the point. You need to have DVDs and VCRs because basically the streaming thing is all controlled. We all know that. So if they want to pull TV or internet right now, we're screwed. And do you know that most of us are so glued to the internet and content that if they pulled it right now, I think the world, especially America, would literally lose their minds. I really believe we would lose our minds because we are so programmed to the internet. Now, this is the craziest part. This brother right here, he's going to talk about how the reason why they put everything to a digital world is so that they can do real-time editing. And he also talked about the control of it all. This is why it's important. Listen, I didn't realize I still got my DVD player upstairs. Now I got 3 DVDs. I got one Marvel DVD, the white boy with the mind trick. What his name is? Captain Strange or whatever his name. Dr. Strange. I got him. And I got 2 or 3 more. So if everything goes to shit, I'm going to know Captain Strange from front to back. I've been doing this since a little girl. I used to memorize movies and TV shows. You feel what I'm saying? But anyways, if y'all run out and y'all ain't got no DVDs or no VCRs, girl, you did. Oh, girl, sorry for you, honey. I'm going to feel sorry for you. And no, y'all can't come by my house and watch my DVDs. No. But then I went and bought a new DVD. I got Friday. Nope. You're not coming over here to watch it. Nope. But you can slide the DVD under the dodo. Let's get into this man, girl, because he's dropping some knowledge on y'all right quick. Y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel.
Still have DVDs, and people still get them because when they lock this internet up, ain't nobody streaming nothing. Streaming was created for real-time editing. The reason we're all into streaming, the reason why they took the hard drive out of the Apple TV, the reason why they don't want you with content is because they want to be able to alter content. See, if you're streaming, it's on their server, not yours. You don't own it. You don't even have it. That's why they sell a computer now, the fastest computer out right now, and the hard drive is tiny. Why you only give me 128 gigabytes? And if you want more, you got to pay thousands of dollars.
Absolutely.
Why are they doing that? Because they want it in the cloud. Because 2 things happens if it's in the cloud. One, they have it. And the other thing is they learn it. Metatron don't know. He's not omniscient. He's not like God or whatever. This demon spirit has to learn.
They need our voices, our images,
Dude, it's us. We're all cyborgs. There's a digital version of all of us in the hands of the enemy. He's created it from our uploads. He's showing all your birthdays. He's showing everything you do. He's learning. How else would the devil be omnipresent? We still have DVDs, and people still get them because.
Hey, man, people in the chat talking about they selling DVDs at the Family Dollar, Dollar Tree, and all that stuff. You know what else, too? Because I can't live without music. I need to go get me a record player and buy some vinyls. Because you got to understand, think about the Book of Eli. If you think about the setting of that movie, they didn't have electricity, or I'm not going to say electricity. They didn't have Wi-Fi. The only people who had music was the old white couple. Remember when they stopped by the crib? Put a 3 in the chat. When they stopped by the crib and the lady said, I got some music, and she was playing it on the record player. You can ring my bell. And the lady was singing, because you're not going to have access to none of this. So I'm not saying that this is happening. What I'm telling you is, like the brother said, the reason why they have everything digital is for control. They can edit it in real time and they can take it away in real time. Y'all, we got to go back to the basics. I'm telling you, while everybody running toward and we got to go toward technology too. But portion of that, we got to balance it. We got to go back to the basics. Buy DVD players. Get you a DVD. You just never know. Didn't y'all recall? I'll say this, it happened in Georgia. I don't know if it happened nowhere else, but a few years ago in Georgia, all of the gas stations wasn't taking credit cards for like a couple of hours. When I tell you the people lost their minds out here, it was in Georgia. I never forget it. For like a few hours out of the day, I don't know if it was coming in or right after 2020. The gas stations, all of the gas stations wasn't taking no debit cards or credit cards, and people literally was losing their minds. I used to tell y'all all the time, get cash if you can. Keep cash on hand too, because I'm telling you, they got something planned. They got something planned. And if you don't want to lose your mind, y'all niggas don't know how to play family games no more. See, when we grew up every Friday night, we had to do family game night. Y'all don't do that no more. Y'all could be playing Monopoly. Go get y'all some board games. I'm telling you, that stuff gonna help your mind too. Real talk. Be careful. Keep your head on the swivel, y'all. Keep your head on the swivel. Thank you, Jay New Orleans, for gifting 10 memberships. I don't know who got them, but if you got them, y'all please thank Jay New Orleans, and thank you so much, my love, for gifting 10 memberships. I appreciate you, boo. And thank you for the super chat. Says the best way to beat the machine is from the inside. Facts. He says people who are aware and critical thinking, not emotionally, yes, are the best defense against the psychological war we're inherited. Yes, ignorance is weakness and knowledge is power. Facts. That's why I be telling y'all every day to go within, man. Go within. All your answers for everything you need is inside of you. You are the acorn, Black America. You are. Jay New Orleans, thank you for the super chat. Again, he says Dollar Tree has DVDs $1.25. Thrift stores and gaming systems have DVD compatibility. Some of them. Okay, cool. If y'all can, go out and get one. I'm telling you. Because what's going to happen if they cut the Wi-Fi? Y'all ain't going to be able to watch TV or get on your phone. Because most of y'all don't have y'all stuff going through an Ethernet. Most of y'all cable is hooked to y'all Wi-Fi. If they cut the Wi-Fi right now, today, if they cut the Wi-Fi right now, what y'all gonna do? All they gotta do is cut the Wi-Fi. They don't have to cut nothing else. If they cut the Wi-Fi right now, what we gonna do? You see what I'm saying? We gotta be careful. Brooklyn, thank you so much, Brooklyn Becky, for the super chat. Says it's true. I have DVDs when I watch a show on streaming parts of the movie and edit it out. Yes, keep your older books in DVDs. Yes, you know what's crazy? Because my mama got all them DVDs. Y'all remember that lady? I can't remember what part of the state she was, but it was a Black lady who taped TV for like 30, 40 years. Y'all remember that Black lady? It was one Black lady who randomly decided to just tape TV. This lady literally video recorded in the 80s, I want to say. She recorded TV all the way up from the 80s till she died. Videos, commercials, anything that came on TV. She just pressed record in the 80s and never stopped. Do you know when that lady died, she left that inheritance? She left that inheritance to her son, and her son donated it to a museum. You know what they about to do with that. Oh, you know what they did with that, right? They can't have you knowing what really happened in the 80s. So because when they lie about it now, then you see what I'm saying? So you know what they really did with that, right? This is why, generationally, you have to make sure your children have the exact same mindset as you. Because if not, you can work as hard as you want. As soon as you close your eyes, poof, it's gone. That's part of generational wealth, y'all. For real, for real. But nah, man, get y'all some DVDs, some vinyls, some DVD players, cash. Get you some cash money. Keep you some cash money stashed somewhere just in case. You just never know. You just never know. I got a message for y'all. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Shout out to this beautiful sister. She about to drop some knowledge and truth on y'all.
People didn't steal our land and make us into slaves. It wasn't indigenous tribes that looked like me and you, the true American Indians, that sold us out. It was actually the Moors. And when I say Moors, M-O-O-R-S. See, here in America, we always refer to ourselves as the Moors, M-U-U-R-S. Big difference. So the Moors, M-O-O-R-S, came over here by land, right? Christopher Columbus was also a swarthy person, a swarthy tone being. So they came over here, they liked what they seen, and they told us they wanted to do business with us. We like, okay, we look alike. Let's do business together. We did business with them. We created treaties. They went against all the treaties and they took our land. And so you see Somalians, right, which are North Africans, right? The Moors are continuously raping us today. There's nothing new under the sun. History just repeats itself if we don't remember. Their whole thing is for us to forget who we truly are, because they know once we remember, it's game over, right? Once we remember, actually, we are the Moors. Actually, we're indigenous to this land. Actually, we're the most ancient people on the whole planet. Actually, this is the land of the milk and honey. Actually, we have gold flowing within our dirtiest waters that they throw shit in it. It's still flowing gold within our water, right? So they try to disconnect us from our land and disconnect us from who we truly are because they don't want us to evolve. And right now, with these people from North Africa, they are money laundering. They're stealing money, saying they're using it for kids, to feed kids, autistic children in daycares, right? When they're not operating any of these things. That's why I say skin folk is kinfolk. They're not using money for this. They're using, and not only are they not using the money for that, they're not like, hey, we're going to take this money and we're going to help brown Americans. No, they take the money and buy mansions, cars, houses, clothes, send it back to their country, and then tell us, oh, you dirty American, you need to go get a job. Americans are just lazy. Go get a job. While they sit here and benefit off our government, benefit off our land, benefit off our resources, while we work like a slave and we still live above average, barely above average, still in the hood. So we have to really wake up and we have to really quit putting our energy into the system, because the only thing that's keeping the system going is our currency. This is why it's imperative to detach from a lot of things, so you don't feel the need to have the newest Louis bag and go to work for it. You don't feel like you need to go to work to get the newest shades. You don't feel like you need all this shit, because less is more, right? A man who gains a material world loses his soul. Ooh. So understand that it was never somebody who didn't look like us that helped steal our land. It was the North Africans, and their whole trick was to make us to believe that we were from there, so they could come and steal and take everything off our land, when we are the true Indians. We are the true indigenous people to this mass land. And them people who running around saying, oh, they're Indians and they look Caucasian, those are $5 Indians. Those are the people who helped with the paper genocide, so we wouldn't know who we truly are, and paid to get $5 to get on the Indian doll rolls. Y'all wake the fuck up. This is our land. It's time to reclaim it. Asian people didn't steal our land.
Well, again, let me say this. First of all, the facts of the matter is this. It was black people who came off the boat. I know the books tell you that they were white, and that's why y'all hate white people. I don't really give a damn. But I'm telling you, it was black people, some whites, but it was a lot of black people that came off these boats and did what they did. Black, swarthy skinned people. I'll just say that, okay? At the end of the day, I know some of us get caught up on the Moors title, but we got to understand that was a description and also a group. So that's a whole other thing. The point I'm making is this. The part of it still stands. We have been taken off of our land, not physically, but mentally. This is why we still worried about going back to Africa, because mentally we have been taken off of our land. Mentally, we got people like I Show Speed and all these other people on the internet telling us to embrace Africa when our homeland is right here. So yes, we have been taken. Our land has been stolen. The reason we don't know it's been stolen, or the reason we don't know it's been stolen, is because we don't know who we are. If we knew we were the owners of the land, you see what I'm saying? Then we will fight for it back. But if we think we come from Africa, you get it? So keep that in mind, y'all. I saw this post. Tariq, now she been on an indigenous bag, huh? He says, somebody says Zulu is an indigenous tribe name that people of the sky. It's got nothing to do with skin color. Black American is not. It's just an adjective. It also doesn't make sense why Black Americans suddenly don't want to refer to themselves as African American anymore. Like, first of all, any African that gets mad that you don't want to be African, know why. Because what do you mean? Why do you want to make me African? If I ain't African, nigga, I ain't African. So any African that want to make you African, you know why. Secondly, this Zulu stuff, Top Cats already came over here a long time ago and cleared that up. That whole Zulu stuff over in South Africa is made up. And the culture of it comes from here, New Orleans to be exact, in the Louisiana area. So if you don't know this, and I told y'all this before, Angola, the prison, is older than Angola, the country. Did you guys know that? I'm going to ask y'all again. Angola, the prison, the one down in Louisiana where C Murder locked up at right now, is older than Angola, the country. When y'all understand what's really going on, y'all gonna see it. Y'all gonna see it. Now look at Tariq said when the boy was talking about the Zulu. No African nation, tribe, or state can identify Black Americans as citizens. So then, Tariq, why you keep telling people we come from Africa? I don't understand. I don't understand. So either we from Africa or no. Why are we double talking? Are we from Africa or not? If no nation, land, or tribe can claim us, then are we from Africa? This is a genuine question. If you are going to say that absolutely no land, no tribe, and no place of people can claim us, then are we truly from there? This is a genuine question. This is for anybody in the chat who's questioning or who don't know. If we are not, if nobody claims us and no land claims us, then how can we be from there? Tariq be contradicting his own theory when he get into it with the tethers, and y'all don't see it. And I like Tariq But whenever he get into it with the tethers, he literally contradict his whole rhetoric. Look what else he said. Members and descendants of any legal or cultural sense. He says, no African nation, tribe, or state can identify Black Americans as citizens, members, or descendants in any legal or cultural sense. That means not by law and not by culture. This is why the misnomer African American is being rejected. So why are you telling us we from Africa and we had an ethnogenesis? This is a genuine question. I need y'all to count from 1 to 10. This is 1 + 1 = 2. This ain't algebra. This ain't geometry. This ain't none of this. If nobody, no land and no tribe can claim us, according to Tariq, this is a genuine question. If none of them folks or that land or culture can claim us, and African American is a misnomer, for y'all don't know what a misnomer is, it's a fake name, a name somebody made up to call you something other than your real name, then why are you telling people we had an ethnogenesis? And I don't want to hear because everybody came from Africa, because that's a lie too. That's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie. Everybody did not start in Africa. Science don't even back that. The only thing back that is that Lucy shit. Science don't even back that. We found bones in America older than bones in Africa. So make it make sense. The oldest genetics, the oldest genes was found in South Carolina, a Black man. Come on, man. And this is the worst part. I'm glad you said this. Somebody said your genetics don't match Africans at all. If they put your genotype next to an African, do you know that you guys have zero? Now I ain't gonna say zero, but y'all have very little in comparison in genotype. Did you know that? Black Americans and an African skull is even shaped different. Did you know that? Science don't even support that. The only reason you think you're from Africa is because you saw a movie named Roots and school taught you that and the church taught you that. That's the only reason you think you're from Africa. We can't have an ethnogenesis from a place that can't claim us culturally or any other way, legally. How can we have an ethnogenesis from a place that don't have no way? Well, there's no point of contention. How can we have an ethnogenesis? Think. Y'all not even comparable scientifically, not even physically. So how is it that we come from these people? Like I always ask from a little bitty girl, who is the people? I want to see the people where I come from. Bring me to the tribe. Show me the people. If you can't bring me to my great cousin or my third, 15, 25th cousin removed, that shit is fake. It's cap. It's cap. I just think it's ironic that Tariq do whole lives telling y'all that we had an ethnogenesis from Africa, but as soon as somebody from a foreigner get up there, he literally tells y'all the indigenous and the Indian rhetoric. He tell you everything that the indigenous and Indian people were saying. The Black American Indians, he go right into that rhetoric. I don't get it. Y'all, I get it. Y'all like people. I like people too. But you got to understand, you got to like people, but not like them enough to where it clouds your judgment and makes you blind. Because you're going to be led astray like that. Don't like nobody, not even me. Don't like nobody so much to where it clouds your judgment and you can't use your own brain. Because it's literal common sense. If we from Africa, fine. But you can't say we not from there because we don't have no claim to it, but we had an ethnogenesis from it. It don't make logical sense, y'all. It just don't. And I think Tariq funny as hell. And I think that the Most High and the ancestors is using him for the delineation movement. And after that, let the chips fall where they may. Because the delineation movement is needed. It's necessary. And I think that he's being used for that. Because once we delineate, now the people are going to want to know, who are we? Once we know who we're not, the next question normally is, who are we? Why is Tariq not exploring that? This is a genuine question. We need to, and once you figure out who you not, then you need to explore who you are. Okay? I saw this video. Hold on, let me show y'all this video. This lady was at this meeting, and this white lady tried to say that Black Americans and white people are immigrants. Watch how this lady checked her, and watch how the white lady corroborate what she said. Y'all, I'm telling you, these people know, man. I told you it's one big joke, and everybody's in on it except us. Now, the first white lady gonna say, because we're all immigrants. The black lady gonna correct her and say, no, ma'am, Black Americans are not immigrants. And then the white lady sitting next to her gonna say she's right. They know, man. They know. You the only one don't know. That's why everybody running around playing the game on you. Oh, no, we don't know what you're talking about. They know. Watch. Hold on. Let me turn the volume on.
Even people that come from their own country do it. Why? You were an immigrant. We are all from period. We were an immigrant once. We were in a situation once.
She said, you were an immigrant. We were all immigrants. She's admitting as a white person being an immigrant, because I told y'all yesterday, white people are immigrants too.
The same situation they are. Why are you doing this? Any questions?
Just a point of clarification. Black Americans aren't immigrants. Point of clarification, respectfully.
Yes. No, absolutely. Agreed. Yep. And she was saying that Black Americans are not immigrants, and that is a fact. That is true.
Yes.
Okay, so.
You heard her, huh? She said Black Americans aren't immigrants, and that is a fact. The white lady literally said, no, she's right. She said, listen, they not going to volunteer this information to you, because if they do and too many of you wake up, then once you wake up and realize who you are, then the tide's got to shift. But when you talk to these people, listen, when you talk to these people and you really catch them in the corner, they have to admit the truth. I told you it's one big joke and everybody is in on it. Okay? Black America, you the only one that's not an immigrant on this land. Everybody else, even the Caribbean, shout out to y'all. But everybody else outside of Black America is an immigrant on this here land. Don't look at white people as Americans. They are not. They are just as much of an immigrant as the other ones. They might have been here a little longer, but that don't mean they ain't no different from an immigrant than the rest. They are not. They are absolutely not. Let's get into Donnie McClurken responding to this tea, y'all. So y'all know we talked about Donnie McClurken. He is the We Fall Down guy. He was alleged to have had an essay situation going between him and a mentor. So apparently Donnie McClurken has this thing called Pray the Gay Away, because he too was trying to pray the gay away. And he decided to start a foundation inside the church where he would use said foundation, allegedly, according to the court documents, to basically trap young, unsuspecting men who want to pray the gay away as well. Well, one man came out and said that Donnie McClurken was over there trying to put his hands in his booty and things of that nature. Now, some of the stuff in the lawsuit was a bit questionable. Like, I ain't gonna lie. The boy said that, and I'm paraphrasing, so don't get me the line, but the boy said to the effects of that Donnie had came with him and put his hands on him and whatnot. And he said, no, Donnie, go ahead. I don't want to do all that. And Donnie was like, come here. And he was like, Donnie, stop, for real. And according to him, he said Donnie forced not Donnie's little whacker. He said Donnie forced his Petey Bird in Donnie's booty. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I gotta be honest. That part threw me for a bit. I ain't gonna lie. That part I was like, be honest, y'all. When that nigga said Donnie had forced his bird in Donnie booty, I said, oh yeah, there you go.
It's survival. I guess
somebody lied. Smells like somebody lied.
It was all a lie. Guys, it was all a lie. She lied.
I ain't gonna hold y'all. I ain't gonna hold y'all. That part, I say, oh yeah. Oh yeah. I see what we doing. How I got on the horse. let me stop. Let me. That ain't my business. I was not there. So anyway, the boy had said that Donnie was over there essaying him for about 9 years or whatever the case. So either way, we don't know. We wasn't there. But ever since the lawsuit came out, Donnie been trying to get back up again. You know what I'm saying? And he haven't been able to. But he did put out a statement to tell the people down at the church, don't fret, because he done fell down before. And he gonna get back up again. This is what he had to say. It says, Donnie McClurken has released a statement through his attorney in the wake of recent lawsuits that accuse him of sexual assault. He said, I want to state clearly and unequivocally, whenever they say that, they lying, girl, that these allegations are contrived and untrue. Nigga, please. He went on to say that true sexual assault survivors deserve to be heard, protected, and supported while maintaining his innocence. Let's get into it, child. It says, with all humility, faith, and deep respect for Christ and this global gospel music and ministry community, which has shaped my life, my calling, and my character, I address this letter. Many of you are aware of the profane allegations of sexual assault and coercion that have been recently lodged against me. I want to state clearly and unequivocally that these allegations are contrived and untrue. I understand the weight of such false claims, especially in our community rooted in faith, trust, and even teachings of Jesus Christ, Lord. Hold on. He got more. Is it a bigger page over here? No. Now, Donnie, I ain't gonna read no book, nigga. Ain't gonna do that. We gonna go over it, but I ain't gonna read no book, nigga. The egghead ass little boy. Ain't gonna read no Bible. I'm telling you now. Get to the point, nigga. Because we already believe whatever the boy said, except that part. But we already believe what the boy said, but I'm not gonna get on here and read no encyclopedia to you, nigga. He said, I understand the weight of such false claims, especially in our community rooted in faith, trust, and teachings of Jesus Christ. And sexual violence in any form is real and painful reality for many, and not to be used frivolously. True survivors deserve to be heard, protected, and supported. Nigga, please. At the same time, the truth matters, and the truth has not been told. Girl, Donnie, please. And though I know many have already formed their opinions based on initial belief and controversy, as we are appointed to do with something this false nature, I ask that this community exercise patience and trust in God's timing for the truth to finally come to light. I have always sought to conduct myself with integrity, transparency, godly care, and responsibility in the fulfillment of Christian life and duties. Well, then why did you text that boy and say you a dirty old man? Allegedly. This accusation of salacious engagement of any misconduct that harmed, exploited, or took advantage of anyone and misused my position, leadership, or influence in any way in these false accusations is emphatically untrue. My love for and walk with Christ means everything to me and is deeply sensitive and sacred. I live to please him, which is why it is essential that the facts be established carefully, responsibly, and fairly. Although I have not yet been served with any official legal complaint, I am proactively cooperating fully with the appropriate processes and will vigorously defend to the fullest against this defamatory and baseless lawsuit. I am confident that when the truth is fully known, I will be vindicated. Please pray for the accuser as well. Nigga, please. You don't want to pray for that nigga. Seriously and sincerely, I thank everyone for their continued prayer, support, and faith. God bless you all. It's going to get better after a while. Sincerely in Christ, Donnie McClurken. Look at him. The football head ass little boy. Boy, go lay down. Now, I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. The part did throw me off when the boy said Donnie had forced his, thing in his thing or whatever. But ultimately, Donnie, he says it's not true. I don't believe you, Donnie. I don't believe you. If you text that boy and say you a dirty old man, you look like a dirty old man. And I told y'all, a lot of these pastors, not all of them, some of them just retired hoes, but a lot of these pastors be some dirty ass niggas. Very, very dirty. I told you the nastiest men you're going to meet be behind that pulpit. I done told you that. I done told y'all. Y'all think it's the truck driver. No. Y'all think it's the police. No. You think it's the firefighter. No. No. It's that nigga behind that pulpit. That's the nastiest, most vile mother plucker that you send in your prayer to. Oh, yes. Y'all won't hear it, though, because y'all love these niggas down to the ground. But the most nastiest vile mother plucker in that whole congregation is the one behind the pulpit. I swear to God. But y'all don't want to hear it, though, because I'm hating. I'm hating, child. I'm hating. You know how they go, oh, but voodoo, you hating? Yeah, girl. Whatever, girl. I be all that, girl. I'm a hater, girl. Donnie, we don't believe you. Get off of here. We don't believe nothing Donnie said. We don't believe him. We the people 334. Thank you for the super chat. Says we are all cyborgs. It's sad. Thank you for the super chat. Oh, I already read that one. Y'all hit the like button. Thank you, Miss Parker, for the super chat. Please, if you haven't already, where are we at on likes? We're not good enough on likes. We only got 570 likes and 1,200 people in the chat. Y'all, please hit the like button. Shout out to everybody in the building. Rosewood, thank you for the super chat. Says, hey, boo, I did my family tree up to 7 generations. Wow, on Ancestry.com, but I didn't do the DNA test. Good. You think I'm okay? Cheap DVD players can be found at Goodwill. Yeah, you good. You don't need to do the one with the blood. You did the right one. You good. But I tell people, too, because everything is digital. We just talked about this. Do not trust your stuff only on digital copies. I repeat, do not trust all your things. I don't care what it is. Do not only have digital copies. I know y'all don't like paper no more. But if you trust everything in the digital world, you are going to lose it. For important information, you should have paper copies. You know how you still got a copy of your birth certificate and your social security card? Y'all need to be getting paper copies of important documents, such as your genealogy. You know what I'm saying? Seriously. So I know I did mine on a poster board, and I got 4 more big poster boards that I'm about to do for different lines. But I'm telling y'all now, you have to have a paper copy, because if you trust everything in that digital world, and let me tell you something too. One thing about Ancestry.com, it's a great tool, but they could edit it too. Make your own copy, fat. I don't care if you got to screenshot it and go to Publix or Walgreens and print it up and put it in a book. I don't give a damn. Make you a paper copy. That's probably the cheapest and fastest way to make a paper copy. I don't care if you got to go through your Ancestry and screenshot every single one and then go down to the nearest Walgreens and make you a paper copy and make you a book. Either way, make you a paper copy. You got to have one. I'm telling you. You got to have one. Jay New Orleans, thank you for the super chat, says they go from being in the closet to on the pulpit. Yeah. And a lot of them don't even come out the closet. And a lot of them stay in the closet too. And this is the worst part. The first ladies be knowing. They know their husbands be punks. They end up playing the role. Just like Jamal Bryant. Oops. Allegedly. You see, he was over there telling Cam his legs was pretty and whatnot. You think their wives don't know? Them hoes in there playing too. Everybody playing. I told y'all everybody playing. Let's get into Donnie McClurken. Not Donnie. Let's get into Cardi B girl versus Jessie Woo. Now, Jessie Woo and Cardi B got into it. And let me just say this. I don't know Jessie Woo, but I'm going to be honest. I don't know much about her. And I feel bad for saying this because I never met her. But my spirit tells me I don't like Jessie Woo. That's what my spirit tells me. And I feel bad for saying that because I never met that girl. But my spirit tells me I don't like her. You know who else? What's the other girl? Kendra, who do the dating show? I don't like her neither. And I don't know these girls from a can of paint. Why would I not like these girls? But I don't like them. I just don't. The Jessie Woo girl and the other girl, the Kendra girl with the Kendra G. Yeah. I don't like her neither. They energy just not good for me. You know why? They get very put on, made up, fake, cosplay. What are some other words I get to come to mind? Scam, made up, lie, fake life, cosplay. Their energy is not good. I know Jessie Woo is a tether, but I don't know if the girl Kendra G is. She looked like it. But those are the words that come to mind. I just don't like them girls. And whenever I see their content, I always scroll past. I ain't even gonna holler. I ain't even gonna lie. You know what I don't like about Kendra G? Her obvious bias against black women versus the other people that come on that chat. I see that whole get real. So I ain't gonna lie, I haven't seen her content in a long time. But when I did used to run across it on Facebook, I used to watch how she would talk to black women with children and responsibilities versus white women with children and responsibilities. And for that, fuck her. That's just me. I seen that years ago though, and that was all I needed to see. I ain't need to see no more. It was at that moment I was like, yep, there you go. Now the Jessie Woo girl, what did she do? Why I don't like her? She ain't did nothing. It's just something on her energy. I don't like her, and I don't know her. That feel bad. I really do feel bad for saying that, because typically if I don't like somebody, I have to know something about them to not like them. But my soul don't like Jessie Woo. It just don't. But I believe she's a tether, and I believe that she is making a lot of money off of our culture per usual. See, this is what bothers me about these people. They come into our culture and make millions and sometimes thousands and hundreds of thousands of dollars, but then they brag about their culture. Because, I'm Haitian. Well, bitch, why you ain't over here talking to the Haitian people then? Don't get me wrong. I don't want you to lie and say you Black American. Tell me where you from. But the way they be exalting their countries and where they from, it be like, but bitch, why you ain't over there talking to them then? Why you over here with us? Why your fan base ain't mostly Haitians then? Why you over here with us? That's just how I be. I don't know. I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's just how my heart feels. So, apparently, Jessie Woo, like the rest of us, commented on Cardi B being an idiot, right? And again, I feel like also these girls come from a place, or they try to come from a place of I'm here and y'all are there. But I'm pretty sure their lives are in shambles in real life. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty positive their lives are in horrible shambles. At any rate, she decided to comment on Cardi's escapades recently on Twitter and X. And basically, she's saying that Cardi is doing this for attention. I do believe that, because Cardi needs attention. No matter how many times Cardi get on the internet and tell y'all I'm rich, I'm beautiful, I got this, I got that. Girl, Cardi is one of the most miserable bitches on the internet. And that's on my mama. And I know my mama just called a straight, but girl, on my mama, Cardi got to be the biggest example of money do not buy you happiness. Hello? Is this thing on? If no other celebrity don't show you that money don't buy you happiness, Cardi B should be the very celebrity that tells you you can have all the money in the world, you can have all the clout, you can have all the fame, and you can still be up online going back and forth with a bot. I don't know what to tell. Man, watch out. It honestly, it's making me scary to even make that kind of money, because I'm scared that I'm gonna end up like that. I'm scared to make a certain amount of money because I don't want to be miserable. It's almost like making so much money is scary and it's bad. I'm so tired of these rich assholes getting online with our broke ass. I'm so tired, but they tired. And the girl Jessie Woo is saying that she believes Cardi is doing it for attention. I believe it, but Jessie Woo, you knew Cardi was gonna respond to you. And let me just say this: I get it. You want a promotion for your platform. But Cardi B, every time you turn around, you're responding to black people. They got the clears over here calling you stupid too, you raggedy bitch. Why every time you turn around, and they take Jessie Woo off the table, but every time you turn around, you responding to somebody dark skin. It's giving me subconsciously, you feel like you can't be critiqued by us. subconsciously, I feel like in your mind, you feel like, how dare them bitches try to critique me? Do they know who I am? They beneath me. I feel like in your mind, that's how you feel about us. Because every time somebody black, especially dark-skinned black, say something, here you go. Nigga, the whole TMZ, NFL, everybody reporting on this shit. Oh, and by the way, my last video when I dragged your raggedy mouth ass bitch, it got age restricted. Now, I don't know if it was you or somebody else. I was about to say something. But my last video got age restricted. And I don't be saying nothing to make my videos get age restricted. But I know the last time I talked to you before it happened. Or I talked about you before, you little raggedy mouth bitch. But let me just say this. Keep age restricting these hoes. I don't give a fuck. I don't make the most of my money on the morning Joce. No way. The bulk of my money, I ain't gonna tell you where it come from, but it ain't from the morning Joce. Most of the morning Joce be volunteer, to be completely honest. I don't make no crap ton of money off this shit. Bitch, I'm on here josting with y'all. The fuck? So keep age restricting these hoes. I don't care. But I'm gonna get on here and say what I got to say. Bitch, you look a mess. Cardi B, you look a fool. And everybody in the world is laughing at you. Everybody. From the bottom of the bottom to the top of the top. We all in agreement that you is the dumbest bitch the last Mexican president died for. We all in agreement to that. And you can't get mad that when somebody of darker skin come and say something to you, oh, because the bitches is mad, yeah, bitch, and deflecting, and what you want me to do to put the baby up? Ain't nobody said nothing about the baby. The baby ain't the issue. The issue is you, duck, goose. Stupid looking asshole. Anyways, let's get into Jessie Woo and what she had to say, and then we're going to get into Cardi B's response because Cardi was not here for it. And Jessie Woo, bitch, I don't like you neither. I hope she drag you too, but bitch, I'm going to take up for you, not because I care, but because Cardi, I'm ready to pack that hoe up out of here. A lot of people getting taken up for just because it's Cardi. I'm going to be honest. So it ain't that I'm taking up for you because I care about you, because bitch, I don't. But in this case, right is right and wrong is wrong. You should be able to come on here and give an opinion and say what you want to say without Cardi B crashing out, as she always do. Okay? So for that, I'm going to help up for you this time, Jessie Woo, ugly ass little girl, because I don't know what you look like under that makeup. You wear 50 pounds on your face, bitch. I don't know what you look like under all that hand makeup. You know what she remind me of? That girl on Martin. When they pulled her hair, the tracks came off, and the girl was going, I keeps it real. Because you know, Martin, I keeps it real. Yeah, she was like one of them people. Pull a track, bitch, you pull a track, you might pull that whole skin off. Let's get into it.
Chef, like why? Degrees of separation. I feel like that's my message today. Degrees of separation. Why are you windmilling for this man who literally had you alone on Christmas? Why are you windmilling for this man? Did this man do this when you and Nikki was going back and forth? Did he hop online and say that? No. One thing about it, like, you are going to windmill for a man. You are going to beat women up. You're going to catch a court case. You're going to contact a victim. What's going on with my microphone?
Girl, get it together.
What's going on? It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Not once has that woman said anything to me about being touched. Not once. Mind you, we was talking every single day until she left that house, and she just wrote me this. Why were you talking to her every single day? Exit chef. Like, why? Degrees of separation. I feel like that's my message today. Degrees of separation. Why are you windmilling for this man who literally had you alone on Christmas?
Facts. Because are we going to forget that at least y'all could call Offset anything you want, bitch, but at least he would have been at the bottom of the stairs for Christmas, bitch. Yeah. At least Offset. He probably would have left right after the video, but he would have been at the bottom of the stairs for Belle Khalees and them badass children to get up and go see downstairs with Santa Claus bought him. At least Offset would have did that. This nigga Stephon Diggs not only didn't come over there by the new baby, but celebrated with 2-3 other new babies. Girl, this man, watch out. Y'all, I'm not about to let y'all pass this Cardi shit off like what she did was cool and cute. This is the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life. This nigga literally left that. That's why that hoe was standing up holding collections like this. That's why they're talking about family pictures in my home are never good. Look at this hoe with collections. Hugging him tight. She gotta hug him tight. That's the closest she gonna get to his paw. That's the closest she gonna get to his daddy. So she had to hug him tight. Hoping she probably hoped she could smell that nigga on the baby. Girl, police, girl, you look a mess. You could have stayed with your husband for this. You really could have. He ain't had no babies on you at least.
Why are you windmilling for this man? Did this man do this when you and Nikki was going back and forth? Did he hop online and say that? No.
Nope.
One thing about it, like, you are going to windmill for a man. You are going to beat women up. You're going to catch a court case. You're going to contact a victim. What's going on with my microphone?
I think the biggest problem, though, people thought that money made him a better caliber of man. When the fact of the matter is, if you really peel back the layers, the money made him worse. It really exacerbated who he already was. But when you really, really think about it, a poor Stephon Diggs can't get away with the shit that he done got away with. But when you put money in the hands of a person with a dark soul anyway, they tend to go off deep end. And at the end of the day, Stephon Diggs, we believe that he was a better choice, not because he was a better choice, but because y'all saw he had more money. That's it. That's all. And the fact of the matter is, he wasn't just a step down from Offset. That nigga was a push off the cliff from Offset. Because one thing I will give Offset, yeah, he a cheating ass nigga. Yeah, he ain't worth two nickels rubbed together. But when it came down to making sure the family business was taken care of, he made sure them children was straight on Christmas. And he made, you see what I'm saying? He at least has some sort of value system. This nigga Stephon don't give a damn about nothing and nobody. Nothing. Only thing he got is more money. And Black American women, stop chasing behind a bag. A lot of people get bags and they project their evil through their money. See, you seeing a person that's successful and not even looking at where the root of that money coming from and how they are as a person. That's what happened to Cardi. All she saw was, I'm Cardi B. She looked at it on paper. I'm Cardi B. I'm this pop star, A-list celebrity. I need to be compatible with somebody who's A-list as well. And on paper, Stephon is amazing. On paper, he's an entrepreneur. He's an NFL star, the top in his career. You know what I'm saying? He got all kind of bit on paper. The nigga is cold, but in real life, the nigga is trash. He is. And Cardi B, because she's so used to picking these nuttin' ass niggas, she's right. Jessie Woo. She gets on here and get the windmilling on everybody behind him. And the worst part is I'm with Jessie. Girl, he never windmill for you when you get into it. He never windmill for you. Never. Never. Okay. Now let's get into Cardi's response, because Cardi did not feel this. She was actually rather upset. And you already know how Cardi is.
For what? Oh,
hold on. Now, before we get in here, I see we got some of the woo-woes, Jessie Woo people. I see we got some of the woo-hoos in here, and we got some of the Barty gang. Welcome. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel, okay? A lot of y'all, I seen somebody say, is voodoo from Africa? Do you mean the name or me? I mean the religion or me? Because I ain't from Africa or Haiti, and neither is, I'll say this, voodoo or voodoo or hoodoo or whatever it is not specifically from Africa or Haiti. It is an indigenous practice that happened here on this land as well. And as a matter of fact, if I know what I know, that this is the oldest land, then voodoo and all that shit come from us. So you can't put the cart before the horse, fat. Remember, we are your mothers and fathers, not the Africans. I'm going to say that again, Black America. You are the mothers and fathers, not the Africans. So when the Africans come tell you you got something from them, it's impossible. Impossible. How if we the mothers and the fathers? You get it? Now I'm not saying we can't get no influence from them, from their culture, because they got people all over the world with different cultures. I'm not saying that. What I'm telling y'all is don't let these people come in here and buck you up to believe that you ain't who you are. You know who you are. Don't let nobody external or outside of you tell you who you are. So shout out to the woohoos. You know what I'm saying? Y'all like the video. Yeah, I don't like your leader. It is what it is. Go back and tell her. Don't care. Ain't worried. But if y'all would like, welcome to the channel. I am helping up for her because I don't like Belcalis even more. Not because I like your leader. It's just I don't like Belcalis even more. And plus, I'm ready to pack her up. And she's just a nuisance. You know what I'm saying? However, I like to have y'all here. Come on in. Get the likes up on the video. We roll like this every morning. We roll like this every morning. And I'm telling you, if you have a favorite celebrity, if you're new to the channel, at some point, I'm going to piss you off. So if you have a favorite celebrity and you don't like what people say about your favorite, you might want to pack your bags, fat, because I'm going to piss you off at some point because I don't like none of them. So there's that. Okay? Mods, y'all, please do me a favor. To my mods, handle the chat, but don't police the chat. To my mods, I love y'all down to the ground, but do not police the chat. I've already put in what curse words are, so they already know to misspell the words. Don't police the chat. Let the people talk. You know what I'm saying? Even if they against me, let them talk. Let them talk. It is what it is. I ain't tripping. They can say what they want. If I catch them and pull them up on the Summer Jam screen, y'all already know what it is, okay? Now, let's get into Cardi B's response to the situation with Jessie Woo. Now, she's responding to Jessie Woo saying that Cardi B is basically tied and through and always windmilling for a nigga who never windmill for her. Look at her in collections, girl.
Somebody say, wait, why did Jessie Woo say that Cardi B had a revenge baby? A revenge on what? Revenge on what? On who? These bitches just be saying shit because what is their revenge baby? Do you think that I'd be like, hey, I'm gonna have a baby because I'm gonna have revenge on what, bitch? On my ex-husband, bitch? I don't need to have a baby for revenge, baby. My whole life is revenge. My money is revenge. My career is revenge. My album is revenge. Me not dying over a nigga is revenge. Me having freedom is revenge. You know why? You know why I kept my baby? Because
wait, she said having money. What all is revenge?
My money is revenge.
Mm-hmm.
My career is revenge.
Mm-hmm.
My album is revenge.
Girl.
Me not dying over a nigga is revenge. Me having freedom is revenge. You know why? You know why I kept my baby? Because I love my baby, and I
don't like this because Cardi is trying to flip this narrative on as if people trying to tell her she shouldn't have kept her baby. Literally, nobody on the internet anywhere ever said that. Nobody. But Cardi knows what she's doing. She's bringing up the baby to get you emotionally charged so you can feel like she's being attacked. Nobody nowhere ever even mentioned the baby. Why she keep bringing up like people telling her that she shouldn't have had the baby? I don't understand. I really don't understand. Yeah, she trying to throw across and flip the narrative because we all say the baby ain't the problem, bitch. It's you. But every time she get on the internet, when people criticize her moves, she put it on the baby as if we're trying to say it's the baby we're criticizing. We don't have an issue with the baby. Our issue is with you. And you got all of this stuff, your money, your career, and your album being revenge. Girl, please. Revenge on who? Girl, ain't nobody buy that album. Ain't nobody gonna buy that album but Barty Gang. That shit gonna flop. You can't even talk. And man, look, watch out, Cardi. Please. That's your revenge. Not dying over a nigga is revenge. Wait, that girl said not killing. She said not dying over a nigga is revenge, girl. That's all it takes, huh, Barty? Go ahead on, fat.
And me and my man made that baby with fucking love, bitch. We was fucking down. Fucking down. Till it stank.
And when she be saying stuff like that, she really be thinking she getting under people's skin. We was fucking down. We was fucking down. Till it stank. We was fucking down. Ugh. They already say BBL stink. So why would you say that? It probably was stink with all that money. Could you imagine being rich and have a smell that you can't get rid of? Ooh, I couldn't imagine. I'm just saying, like, ugh. You be saying that shit like we want Stephon. Literally, you the only one want that nigga. We don't want him. So why you telling us that you was screwing him? We don't want that nigga. We over here trying to figure out why you screwed him, dummy. Are you okay? But this is supposed to be happiness. This is supposed to be revenge. Remember, this is happiness and revenge, y'all, and money. Rich, revenge, happiness. That's what this is.
Fucking everywhere, bitch. And I'm a grown woman, bitch. I make my fucking own decisions. If I wanted to keep my baby, I kept my baby. And me and my man love our baby. Ain't no fucking revenge. Bitch, shut the fuck up. Jessie Wu is another hating ass bitch. The fucking, yo, you know this dumb bitch said? Remember when I told you? What's that nigga that me and Chef used to work with? The long nigga, he was African?
Oh.
Jay. This bitch gonna fucking say, no, it was B-Hop. This bitch gonna fucking say that it's like, B-Hop said that in order, bitch, shut the fuck up. You always fucking lying about some shit. Dumbass bitch. Sick of you too, bitch. The fuck is you talking about policing? I don't gotta police no nigga to stay with me. Let me tell you something. That nigga got options. Let me tell you something. And guess what? I am not the only bitch that he ever fucked that is famous and got money and is a bad bitch. I can't.
Did she say he got options? The nigga got options?
Okay. Jay, this bitch gonna fucking say, no, it was B-Hop. This bitch gonna fucking say that it's like, B-Hop said that in order, bitch, shut the fuck up. You always fucking lying about some shit. Dumbass bitch. Sick of you too, bitch. The fuck is you talking about policing? I don't gotta police no nigga to stay with me. Let me tell you something. That nigga got options.
And y'all want me to believe she happy. She just told you he got options.
Let me tell you something. And guess what? I am not the only bitch that he ever fucked that is famous and got money and is a bad bitch. I can't help that nigga fall in love with the brim. He loves it over here. Can't no nigga make that motherfucker laugh, showing all his 32 teeth. The fuck? Can't help a nigga love me, bitch. This ain't no fucking publicity. This ain't nothing, bitch.
And you know what's crazy with y'all? Y'all will get on here and say, ooh, see when Papoose leave Clarissa, she ain't gonna be no good. She gonna jump off the bridge. This whole been in a single relationship with Stephon since the beginning of time. Stephon ain't even claimed this bitch. But every time you turn around, she coming on the internet to tell us about her nigga. How is she any different from Clarissa? I really have a different. I get it. Clarissa more annoying because she'll get on here and say pap, 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 pap. I get that. But they both doing the same thing. Both of them are in a one-way relationship. Both of them hoes. No shade. Clarissa, you caught it straight. Both of them hoes is in a one-way relationship. No cap. Both of them are in a one-way relationship. Both of them get on the internet and windmill for the nigga that ain't nowhere to be found. Stop me when I'm starting lying. Clarissa get on the internet and windmill for Pap, and we never see Pap. And Cardi get on the windmill and windmill for Stephon, and we never see them together. The only time you see them be a 2-3 second little photo op of them walking in somewhere or a picture, and y'all take that and eat it up as if they having this lovely relationship. That whole miserable, bruh. Come on, man. Y'all gotta be, man. This how you know. If you were in Cardi's shoes and you have 4 babies, one by the last nigga, and you normally have a family environment for Christmas, and you normally have this, that, and the third, and then all of a sudden that gets shaken up, and then you got a whole new norm on Christmas, just you and your kid. That alone sent that whole through there. Her spending Christmas with her kids alone. That's not including postpartum. That's not including any other stress and shit. That alone sent her through there. But y'all believe because she got money, she got it. Man, y'all is crazy. This is crazy.
The fuck? What are you talking about? Bitch always want to fucking say something. You bitches and y'all weird ass fucking narrative. Shut the fuck up. You imagine my grown ass having a baby for fucking revenge, bitch? You think it's easy having a baby? But of course, there's a bitch with no kids that's saying that. You think a bitch is gonna say to herself, I'm gonna have this baby for fucking revenge. Like if it's easy to have a baby and take care of one.
Yes.
And carry one.
Yes.
Especially my age. Bitch, shut the fuck up.
How old Cardi? Wait, that whole said, especially my age. Hold on. I need answers. How old is Cardi B?
Cardi B is 33 years old.
What age is geriatric pregnancy?
A geriatric pregnancy, which is also called pregnancy at advanced maternal age, generally refers to pregnancies where the mother is 35 years
35 for geriatric pregnancies. So according to Cardi, the Mexican reproducer, she says that it's hard for her at this age at 33. Girl, please stop the cap, Cardi. Stop it. And oh, don't believe that crap about 35 is geriatric age. That's for the clear people. That ain't for you. But anyway, look, don't listen. Girl, Cardi, please. Cardi, please. Stop it. This is a different breed. Cardi is a different breed of girl.
The fuck up. You imagine my grown ass having a baby for fucking revenge, bitch?
Oh, that's what I wanted to say. Yes, a lot of y'all will never believe this, but reality TV stars, celebrities, yes, they will procreate and get together and have babies. Yes, they will do it for the show. They will do it for whatever TV. They will do it for a stream. Yes, people will get together and get married and have children, and it's not real. Yes, 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 yes. If you don't think that's true, then you've already been tricked. We seen Amara La Negra. They have a whole physical contract, her and her baby daddy wrote up, and they got twins together. Listen, it's real. They will get married and have babies, and it all be a sham. They will do it. Yes. Y'all think that's the problem. Y'all think celebrities live like us, and they don't. They will do it. They will definitely do it. So yes, we do think you have a baby just for get back. Yeah. And don't say, oh, because it's hard to take care of it. You rich. You got nannies. You don't raise your children. Stop, girl.
It's easy having a baby. But of course, there's a bitch with no kids that's saying that. You think a bitch is gonna say to herself, I'm gonna have this baby for fucking revenge. Like if it's easy to have a baby and take care of one and carry one. Especially my age. Bitch, shut the fuck up. Just talking out your fucking ass. Ho. You ain't got nothing to do with your asshole. Go shave it.
And here's Happy Cardi. So that's what Cardi had to say about Jessie Woo, because obviously she doesn't like when people have something, or not people. She don't like when black girls have something to say about her being stupid. Mind you, in Cardi's mind, she won. She's the spicy Latina who had the fire black niggas. But girl, I ain't gonna hold you. We wasn't really checking for Offset. We wasn't. He was the weird, like, I ain't gonna lie. I used to live in Atlanta right after Katrina. And when I heard he was from Norcross, I was like, oh, he lame. You know? And I'm not saying everybody from Gwinnett County and Norcross is lame, but I used to live up there. I was like, oh, they're a little lame. You know? I did. But girl, you thought you had our baddest of the baddest, and now you look a fool. You look a mess. And now we all laughing at you. That's what this is really about. That's why Cardi is really mad. Because Cardi went all this far to nanny boo-boo us, and she got here, and now she failed. She's a complete failure. All of this you did to nanny boo-boo us. You got all this money, and you still up in that big-ass house miserable. You know? So yeah, you're going to take your L. And Jessie Woo said what she said. I feel like Jessie Woo should be able to say how she feel, because most of us, and I think too, let me say this too for black content creators, black female content creators, it is very important that you use your platform for the right thing. If y'all push the narrative of these celebrities, y'all gonna run the next generation into hell. Don't do that. Do not do that. Tell the truth. If they ain't black, they ain't black. If they a hoe, they a hoe. If it's right, it's right. And if it's wrong, it's wrong. All of that promoting Cardi going, had that baby with Stephon, that was the dumbest, most idiotic thing I've ever seen. And any woman that was promoting that, I already knew what type of woman they was. Let me rephrase that. Any woman that was promoting Cardi B going get pregnant by Stephon Diggs, I knew what type of bitch ass hoe they was. I know what type of hoe bitch they was. I knew it. I did. Because no woman with any decency would do anything of that nature. No one. No, I'm not saying she wouldn't mess with him on the side, but like that, No way. No way. No way. No way. And Cardi, we haven't forgot you incriminated yourself. Why was you talking to that girl every day? Was y'all doing threesomes? And then you had 2 BBLs in there? Could you imagine getting a BBL and doing a threesome with your nigga all to find out he like niggas anyway? Ooh, that would be tragic. Could you imagine going under the knife like, ooh, I'm gonna have these niggas. And then when you come from under the knife, they all like niggas. What a tangled web we weave. Let's move on. Now we're gonna move into the last final segment. Y'all get the lights up on the video, please, and thank you. Shout out to everybody in the building. I'm ready for Cardi to go. I'm ready for her to go. Knowledge, how do you say that? Knowledge, gratitude. I can't pronounce the middle. Thank you for the super chat. It says, never interrupt your enemy when they are making a mistake. No, Cardi, exactly. I like to watch my enemies look a fool. You know what you cooking? Thank you for the super chat. Says, Boo, did you see Rock got a boxing deal? Shake my head, girl. I saw it. We might talk about it today. It depends on how long it takes me to do love and hip hop. It depends, girl. I saw it. Thank you, Willie 3187. Thank you for the super chat. Says, I enjoy your content, Boo. Thank you so much. I enjoy you for being here. Thank you for being here. Y'all don't have to be here, but y'all are. So thank y'all so much. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel. Harlem Scholar, thank you for the super chat. Says, Boo, you have to know that racism, know the racism that exists in the Dominican community. They really don't like black people. It is inherited and cultural. The relationship between Haiti and the DR tells you all that you need to know. And I know you ain't lying, because remember, I done told y'all, I never been in Dominican Republic, but I have been to Puerto Rico about 10 times. No cap. I probably say about 6. I love going to Puerto Rico. I just love it. However, I do know that the black Dominicans, they allow them to come into Puerto Rico to work, but they don't allow them to come in to stay. And even the ones that come in to work, and this is years ago when I went out there, but the ones that were coming in to work, they can only work in certain places. They would only allow the ones who look like Cardi and lighter, they would only allow them to work downtown. They wouldn't allow the ones who look like me to go work down there. And if they did, it had to be certain, jobs or whatever. And I told y'all when I went out there, it was literally segregated. In Puerto Rico, the blacks were on this side and the whites were on this side, Puerto Ricans. So I already know the history with the Dominican Republic and Haiti. Oh, and by the way, I heard the Haitians is over there taking over the Bahamas. I just left the Bahamas, and I heard there was beefing out there when I left. Now, I seen on the news the other day, the Haitians over there trying to take over the Bahamas. They might have a whole bunch of little civil wars going on. This is the point. Because you got to be careful. Listen, because I forgot where I was going, girl. What I was about to say? Oh, yeah. You got to be careful with the Dominican community, because I tell y'all this all the time about Hispanics. They know that you don't know culturally how they deal on their land. Let me say this again. Hispanic people who come to America, I don't care if they're black or white or in between, they know that you have no idea what the law of the land is or the culture of their land. So because you don't know that, and you are under the witchcraft to believe that there's a black and brown coalition, you automatically hear, you can physically see a white person. But if they tell you, oh, I'm Dominican, or oh, I'm Puerto Rican, you will forget your physical eyes. And because you've been indoctrinated to believe they are the same people, you automatically assume that they are. This is why people like Mariah Lynn can come on here and say, I'm Puerto Rican, and y'all can say, that girl black. How? She literally has blonde hair and blue eyes. How? That's because you've been indoctrinated to believe that. But the fact of the matter is this: the Hispanics come over here knowing that you don't know what's really going on. So they slide into that brown slot, black or white, they slide into the brown slot, and then they cosplay. When they slide into that brown slot, they get to come to you and play nigga, and they get to go by the white boy and play white. You get it? They operate off of your ignorance. It is inherently racist, not just in the Dominican Republic, in Puerto Rico, in Mexico, Brazil, all them Spanish-speaking places where they got Telemundo on, where y'all think these brown people coming over here and everybody kumbaya. That's a lie. If they coming over here looking like the $5 footlongs, they consider white where they from, and they literally like the white people here. Not all of them. But the ones who look like Mariah Lynn, the ones who even look like Cardi, in their lands where they from, they treat the ones who look like me the same way the white boy treat the niggas in the South. I swear to God, God can take me out if I'm lying right now. I swear on everything that I love, on my dead brothers and sisters. They treat the Spanish-speaking people who look like me, they treat them like trash. They even push them out and make it to where they can't even come out and work and be amongst the regular people. This is why when you go to these places, you never see them. Stop me when I start lying. When the last time you seen a black Mexican when you went to Mexico? You wouldn't even know they existed if you didn't go on YouTube. When the last time you seen a black Puerto Rican in Puerto Rico? You know they exist because they living in New York. When the last time you seen the only time you see black people on black islands is when it's predominantly black. But when you go to them islands where it's specifically, Spanish speaking, it's the same construct. And they operate off the fact that you don't know that. So they come over here and say, oh, no, mijo. No, mijo, I'm brown, black and brown. But back home, that's a conquistador. Back home, he cracked the whip like the cracker crack it over here. Y'all ain't ready for it, though. Y'all ain't ready for the truth. That's why I know they coming over here playing in our face. I done told y'all, if y'all haven't been to a Spanish-speaking country, go. And every single one of them, you're going to find ones that look darker than me and black as me. And when you go out there, you're going to say, well, damn, I ain't even know they was out here. They got a whole large community of Mexicans who look like me and you have no clue, most of y'all, that they even exist. Because you think they all the little Mario and Luigi looking motherfuckers running around here doing landscape. That's a lie. Those are the cosplayers. They're the same $5 footlongs in Mexico like we got over here in America, okay? All right, let's get into TD. So I want to get into this final topic, y'all. TD Jakes. Y'all know I don't like TD Jakes. I think that he's a horrible person. And I believe that he will be punished for the horrible things he's done over the past. I saw when he was over there messed up or hooked up with Diddy and some other things that I saw. I already knew TD is one of them people who hide behind the cloth. Let me say this. If you are a church fan and you love TD, girl, log off, because I'm about to make you mad on purpose. On purpose. This girl I went to school with made this song called On Purpose. But I'm about to make you mad, bitch, on purpose. Oh, yes. Let me tell you why. Because, first of all, I ran across this video with TD Jakes speaking to Cam Newton, and he's speaking to Cam about time and about his youth and about how he's chasing something that is inevitable to run away from him. And let me just say this, before we get into this message that TD is giving is not to Cam. The message that TD Jakes is about to give is to everybody in this chat and everybody who clicked on that video. Because although he's speaking to Cam, he really is speaking to all of us. So he's talking to Cam about his youth. And you know how Cam is, oh, I don't want to settle down. Oh, I don't trust this girl. Oh, I don't want to do that. TD was basically telling him, bro, like, you tripping. Like, basically what you're doing is running yourself amok for chasing the youth that inevitably you won't even be able to have. And then you'll be an old man and you look up and then what? Now, again, I'm not a fan of TD. I actually don't like the nigga. However, he's right. And when he's right, he's right. I wanted to play this because, first of all, this is the very first time I've seen anybody have an interview with Cam and literally shut him up. Charleston White shut him up. But this one was different because it was more or less from a chastising, but in a loving way. So see, y'all think chastising means going upside your child's head. That don't necessarily mean that. You can tell Cam looks at TD as a mentor and a father figure. A lot of y'all don't know this. Cam's father is a pastor or was a pastor. He grew up in a church household, Cam Newton. So he has a different level of respect for TD. So when TD's talking to him, not only is he taking it in, I think this now we'll see how change behavior works, but I think what TD was telling him kind of hit him different by the way his actions and reactions were. So I'm going to let this play. TD is going to tell Cam some things that you guys need to listen to because it is imperative for all of us, not just Cam. Don't be listening to this message like, yeah, that's right, TD, get him, because he's talking to you too. Pay attention, y'all. A broken clock could be right twice a day. And I'm using him as an example because y'all know I cannot stand TD. But what I can't stand most is people who close their ears to knowledge simply because of how they feel. That's the dumbest thing we could all do. Just because you don't like somebody don't mean just shut them off completely. That's ignorance. Sometimes the Most High, the universe, or whoever will send you your messaging through the person you least expected. If you shut your ears off, you'll never get it. So I'm going to use this to show y'all, even with me not liking TD, when he's right, he's right. Y'all like the video.
You've always had an audience. When all the audiences are gone and it's just you, what's going on in here?
I'm at peace the most. But there's a lot of me that asks the question, are you going to fight for me? Mm-hmm. Because when I was vulnerable to the individuals, that's family, that's friends, that's partners, are you going to fight for? That's what I'm most scared of. Because everybody in love, everybody want to walk down, everybody want to do all the festive marital stuff that the Bible don't even say. And when I call it out, I'm like, yo, the Bible ain't never mentioned no honeymoon. The Bible ain't never mentioned the ring. The Bible ain't never mentioned spending millions and thousands of dollars on a marriage celebration. The Bible didn't say a lot of these things, but if we're going off of the Bible's accord, there's a lot of worldly things that have crept into it. So now for me, above all, going back to the most impactful vow, for me, I want to know without a shadow of a doubt, for better or for worse. But don't just walk.
This is the problem, though. You can never know that. Because you cannot control what goes on in the next person's heart and mind. There's no way to never know that. So if there's no way that you can absolutely for sure know it, then what do? Do you go through life just womanizing women? Like, how do you reconcile that? How do you fix that? Because the reaction to that thought is not the best recourse. Because what Cam has been doing is creating broken homes, woman to woman. Yeah, he got his own money, he got his own stuff, but that don't mean that he's creating stability in his family life. So yeah, you so busy looking for what's sure when absolutely nothing on this earth is sure. Nothing. You could be married for 100 years. Nobody is guaranteed to you. Your children, your spouse, your parents, your friends. Absolutely nobody is guaranteed to you. Ain't nobody obligated to you. The only person obligated to you is you. But see, y'all going into marriage thinking about Cinderella. Oh, I want to go live happily ever after. No, marriage is a business. But when you're going into it looking for the wrong reasons, this is what you get. Cam is making excuses to me. He's making points, but he's using his points to make excuses, in my opinion. Let me finish cooking. Hold on.
Talk with me when it's for the betterment of you.
Yeah, I got it.
And that's part. And as long as people understand that, when you are hurt,
come get me. Come.
I may tell, man, get the hell away.
But don't pay that no attention.
That's a character. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But then some will say, "Oh, that's toxic." Miss me with that. It's like no,
toxic masculinity.
Yeah. No,
it's really a test.
It's.
Will you come get me? It's really a test because your definition of love is proven by you, the other person coming to get you, and that way you don't have to worry about abandonment.
Checkmate.
I got you.
So he has abandonment issues. Most of us do. I did. I just literally healed my abandonment issues this year. My abandonment issues used to be so bad. Whenever I used to be with people, I used to be like, please don't leave me. That's how bad my abandonment issues is. I'm pretty positive if I ever got big, some nigga could be like, see, look, she used to text me saying, please don't leave. Yeah, I did. I did. I had horrible abandonment issues. I did. But heavy on the word did. Don't leave that part out. But he has horrible abandonment issues. And he's projecting that onto the women that he meets. That's something he needs to go within and heal.
I take you through these courses just to see. I want it. This is the only way I can find out.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you call it how I see it, man. My father ain't raised no fool now. And I done got food before. So for me, I need to sit up here and say like, hey, hold on. I hate to do this to you, baby. But I gotta see. You know what you got in me, the good. But I really don't know. And that's what I'm afraid of. That's not to say that I can't come along or come around to being that or everybody to understand that. It's like, yo, this journey.
It's a journey.
It's a journey, but it's lopsided until it's not.
And let me say this, in Cam's defense, being a celebrity and having money, especially in that world, you do have to be careful of who you marry, because there's a lot of people who will play like they truly love you and care about you, but they really have ulterior motives. So I have to give Cam that. I understand his caution that he throws to the wind. I just think it's just a big excuse, because at the end of the day, Cam ain't the only celebrity in the world. If Cam truly wanted to find love and truly wanted to live a better life, he would. Cam don't want to. Cam want to have his cake and eat it too. Cam want to be able to run these streets, fuck these hoes, get this money, and he want to be able to do it in peace. So the women that he settles for are women that are not going to question that. That's it. He got unhealed trauma that he's projecting on the women that he deal with. And the only women he gonna deal with for sure are women who gonna be okay with him going around spreading his little royal oats. That's it. That's why the baby mama he got now, she don't mind being a house slave. Long as she keep that nigga at the crib. And he don't even be there. She don't care though. Long as she get to say, Cam, my baby daddy. It's that bad. So TD came back and responded. Let me, this is the part I want to show y'all with TD responding to this. And he was talking about time, because at the end of the day, that's what this is all boiled down to. Nigga, you talking this, that, and the third, but nigga, you doing all this for nothing. And like I said, this is for everybody. Don't listen to what he's telling the TD. This is for everybody out here. Listen to this message.
None of us have it all together. None of us have it all figured out. You got to live with you. And I tell you, like I would tell my own son, youth is a vapor. It's like steam on a mirror in the bathroom after a shower. By the time you dry off, it's gone.
Ooh, I ain't gonna lie. Miss Parker, when he said that, I said, ooh, that's how he got them people at the church, because he almost got me. That nigga said steam. No, he said youth is like steam or vapor on a mirror. Once you get out the shower, and by the time you dry off, it's gone. He ain't lying. He ain't lying. He ain't lying. He ain't lying. He ain't. What does that mean? Y'all ever took a shower and when you got out the shower, you can't see stuff on the mirror, but by the time you put your lotion on, put your clothes on and come back, all the vapor is almost gone? That literally is our youth. But most of us live to operate we live basically to prepare for our future as if youth is going to be present, and it's not. It's going to fade off the mirror like the steam in the bathroom.
You just got a minute to fix this. And none of those girls and none of those jobs and none of that money is going to be able to fix it. And I think you came here for me to tell you that. And I pray you hear me, because I don't want you to turn into a bitter old man with a lot of excuses as to why he wasted his life and wasted it rich.
Could you imagine? Because that's going to be Cardi if she keep going. Could you imagine not only wasting your life, but wasting it rich? Think. You make it to 65, 70 years old. You done had all this money, all your life. And then you look back at your life and be like, damn, I had all that money and I just wasted it. I ain't did shit. Yeah, I had fun, but that's deep, bro. Because that's what Cam doing. Cardi gonna be doing that too. The reason I'm saying that is because Cardi got all this money, but she living on a metaverse. She live on Twitter and on Instagram. So by the time she look up after all that hard work, she gonna be the wasted her life and had all that money.
It's not like you're sleeping up under a bridge, but you are sleeping up under a bridge. It's not like you don't have anything, but you don't have anything. It's not like you don't matter,
but you don't.
But if where it counts, you don't matter.
That nigga spitting. Hey man, I see why TD got them old women in the chokehold. I ain't gonna lie, I wanted to send a donation after I saw this. I wanted to pass the plate. I wanted to dig in my bra and get a couple of dollars and put it in the plate. That nigga spitting. Because the facts of the matter is this. The things that y'all find value in don't have no value at the end of the day. It really don't. The things we putting value in right now, at the end of the day, we gonna find don't have no value. So then what? This nigga cold. I ain't gonna lie, TD cold. TD cold. I see why he got him. He cold. That nigga cold.
And only you can fix that. Only you can fix that. More money can't fix that. Bigger house in Paris can't fix it. South Africa can't fix it. Only you can fix that. Because every time you get on a plane, it's going to get on a plane with you.
Yep.
And you're going to look around and all of that black hair is going to be white. Ooh. And the hat won't hide it. Ooh. It's going to turn white. It's going to turn white. Your knees are going to get stiff. Your body's going to ache. And it's going to be too late to fix it for the few people that you really, really care about. That short list of people who are holding your thermostat right now. You got to get your thermostat back. You got to do what you can to explain it. And regardless to them receiving it while you're living or after you're gone, you got to get to a place of peace about that, because you are running, please hear me, you are running out of time. None of it.
I ain't gonna lie, man. TD was spitting, man. That nigga good. That boy good. Now I see why he had Woman Thou Art Loose. Because if I was loose, I'd have went to TD too. I ain't gonna lie. If I was a loose asshole trying to find God, I'd have went found that nigga. That nigga good. That nigga real good. I ain't gonna lie. But he hit Cam smack dab in the face with the information he needed, not the information he wanted. He smacked the piss out Cam right across the forehead with everything he needed to hear. And this is why mentorship with the elders and the young is so important, because wisdom, age don't give you wisdom. Age do not give you wisdom. But when you run across an elder person who does have wisdom, it is priceless. They're not telling you from what they've read. They're not telling you from what they think. It's typically wisdom coming from his experience. He had to mess up to look at Cam and know you messing up. How you think I'm able to call out so many stuff on this stuff on the internet? I can call out most of this stuff because I done did it. I tell y'all, girl, I done did it too. That's how I can call it out. That's how I can spot it like a sore thumb, because I've gone through it. That has imparted, depending on what it is, it has imparted a level of wisdom upon me, because I have the actions and the experience to go behind the knowledge that I'm speaking. Listen, what TD said, we all running out of time. We chasing something that ain't gonna be there. All our hair gonna turn gray if God said the same and we lucky enough. All our hair gonna turn gray. All us gonna get wrinkled. All us titties gonna sag. All our balls gonna drop. My thing is, we fighting against that, trying to keep up with these people, the enemy, in their contraptions. Oh, come get a tummy tuck. Oh, come get this. And I'm not saying nothing wrong with plastic surgery, but I looked at Tommy Lee and a bunch of them other girls, Jade and Alexis stomach. That shit looked fake. And it dawned on me, because I wanted a BBL, I wanted a booty. I ain't gonna lie, I did want me a little booty, I did. But it dawned on me, we screwing up our real bodies to look good under clothes. Y'all ever thought about that? We sacrificing our real body to look good under clothes right now, that in the next year, we won't even be able to wear no more. Like, we tearing up the permanent goods for a temporary thumbs up. The point is, the reason we do that is because we're chasing a youth that's going to run away from us with the head up regardless. You can't chase something that's going to leave you anyway. If you blessed to have good genetics and not look your age, then you lucky. But if not, it is what it is. You can go get all this plastic surgery. Cardi already 33. How old you think Cardi going to look at 40? With all that plastic surgery. And she in the milk community. Cardi gonna look like a damn crib keeper. I'm saying all that to say TD put some wisdom down. And I hope that it hit Cam. I don't really care what Cam do. I don't give a damn what Cam do. But if it did hit him, hopefully it works. You know what I'm saying? But ultimately, the reason why it won't work on 99% of people, because most people don't want to give up what they deem to be what they want. They accessories and they, the stuff that they like. That's why most people can't heal, because healing hurts and people don't like to hurt. People don't like to be separated from what they believe they love, even if it's money, because most of y'all love money. People don't like to be separated from the things they love: money, power, clout. That's what people is really over here windmilling for. And that shit ain't worth nothing now, and it damn sure ain't gonna be worth nothing in a year or two. And we making permanent changes for temporary fixes. That's crazy. But nah, I took the message to heart, because when he said we all running around here chasing something that is inevitable, it made sense. We gotta be proud and happy with who we are, where we are, as far as our age and all that stuff. Stop trying to follow the constructs of these folks, because that's what's getting us messed up now. You know what I'm saying? And we need to just switch our trajectory on our mindset, because if we only worry about now, then we're not going to be prepared for the future. And then what? And we talking about making generational wealth or creating generational wealth. That does not mean just making a lot of money. That don't mean that. If that's the case, we always had generational wealth, because even the poet's nigga done had millions of dollars come through his hands. Hello? Even the poet's nigga done had millions of dollars come through his hands. I'm talking about the poet's nigga in the hood on Section 8. By the time he get up out of here, if he live a full life, he done had millions of dollars come through his hand. For the most part, it's just how we spend our money. Mentality. But yeah, it's crazy, man. Y'all, please don't close your ears to wisdom, even if it's coming from a person you don't like. Please do not close your ears to wisdom if it's coming from a person you don't like. Mimi, thank you for the super chat. Says, hello, everybody. I have no words or energy today. Well, back to work for me. I'm going to enjoy the show. Much love and blessings to you, Vu. Welcome back to work and enjoy your day, Fat. I appreciate you for your support. Thank you, Mimi. Knowledge, thank you for the super chat. Says, never interrupt your enemy. I saw that when they are making a mistake. No Cardi. Yes. Thank you. So, y'all, with that being said, y'all, I'm going to get up off of here. We at the 2.5 hour mark. But I'm going to get up off of here, y'all. Please, if you haven't already, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and make sure if you are new, you definitely subscribe, because we do this Monday through Friday. It is the Morning Joce. I will have Love and Hip Hop on the other channel later, and I may or may not go live. It depends. With that being said, love y'all down to the ground. See y'all tomorrow. Peace.
Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go. It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat. You know what I want. Blaze up. Come on, Blaze.
It's the beat for me.
For your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live. For your boy. For your boy. Also for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your lift it up.
Mr. Carroll, how you give the voodoo doll time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.